Ooh, it's a
So,
fucking
also with D&D, what
goal!
happened?
I sued. I didn't fucking ood. I sued.
And that ghost
Chris
shot
Brown,
himself,
Lil
alright.
Cuddy, you
So I have some very small notes on what happened last time on D&D. So I want you to fill in the rest. No, you don't
Okay.
get to know what my notes are.
Damn
Cad
it.
knows
I was
exactly
just
what my
about to
notes are.
ask.
Wait, how are we meant to fill in the rest if we don't know what you have currently?
Exactly.
Well, the point is, you're meant to remember what happened.
I
and
remember
then I will
exactly
fill in
what
as I go.
happened.
I remember
Then share with the class.
I
Vivek did
remember
fuck
me
all
and the
until right at
boys
the end.
walking up to the
There you
king's
go.
place, me having a hella bad headache, and
Oh yeah, that
Ruben
did
wanting
happen,
me to
didn't
forge
it?
shit. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot that entirely that had happened. Thank you.
I'm like, that's
I don't-
entirely in
Ironically,
text.
ironically, I remember putting it all in text because I'd forget that it happened, and I forgot that it happened anyway.
I was like, yes, I
I
will
could-
forget this shit. I
I
mess.
could read over that.
Can we
I can
change
read
the
it.
map as Grenfell is no longer fire and Wade no longer?
I would, but I don't want to touch anything because guess what? I can touch the fire. Could the people who drew the fire delete the fire?
I'm
I'm
just gonna
guessing
put
it's
the
Cat
card
on.
It was
seem like a deal.
Caden.
Fuck's sake.
So there's a
Of
problem with
well-
that. It was Caden.
Of course. It's
Oh well,
fucking Caden.
damn.
I could idea move the
So
fire to the
you're
capital.
stuck with it.
Move the fire to the capital. There
The
you go.
capital's not on fire though.
Well, it might be.
No,
it isn't.
we're not setting fire to the
Um,
capital. I live there, bitch.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
okay.
burn that face to
Yeah,
the ground.
no, I now understand why you have that really bad headache. Yeah, no, enjoy having that for today.
Yeah. It's okay,
Yeah.
I'll get some paracetamol
Christ.
later. I'll fix it. Hopefully.
Christ, I rolled
Um,
horribly for you,
I-
didn't I?
I
Yeah,
think-
you're. I was like,
Yep.
yes, lose 9. I'm like, you fucking what?
And again, 10. Like, pipe down, boy.
I mean, I didn't know what happened with you guys last
Yeah, but
session.
That's also true, but like it
you
was
lost
a
strength.
D10
It's
and a
irrelevant for this
D12.
current
I
encounter.
was pretty much watching anime for most of that session because you guys were in the private
Well, I
channel.
didn't need to know that.
Oh. I arrived. It's my dog scratching the fucking sofa, which he shouldn't be. Anyway, I arrived.
That was.
I then met up with everyone apart from Amina and Kalmik. I then said hi to them, and then I went to go find Amina and Kalmik, and I sat and watched them from the forest. And then I said hi to them, and I stole Kalmik away from Amina. And now Amina's... wait, not Amina, Helahana, sorry. You've got 3 names now, so it's very confusing.
You guys asked me to make
Wait.
3 names.
Did we?
No, on Roll20, there is the cog option. Go there, and then you can change your display name.
Yeah, just change
That's
it to
where
Helahana.
we were talking about
Yeah.
adding.
We were
adding
talking about your
names.
disco name at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I've taken Kalmik away.
Do I
Now
have to
to
go-
see the priest.
Do I have to go out of the map?
No.
No.
Go to the cog.
It's
Press the cog in top
at
right.
the top right.
Ah, cog.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it'll literally be display name right there.
Personalization and display,
Oh.
There you go.
and then you'll have a display name. There you go.
Yep.
We all have our in-game names besides me.
Well, no, that is you because you are the women
I'm
face.
special.
You know what I mean?
I am.
But yeah, that's
It's also
all I
really
did
strong.
for the past
Would
like 2
recommend.
sessions, pretty much. So
Yeah, sorry about that.
it's okay. Nah, the thing is, we did that with me and someone else. Was it me? I pretty much did the whole session with someone else, while everyone else did fuck all. So it's good that they get to do that. So.
I mean, look at all the sessions where I was technically in the fucking fire bubble and couldn't do shit.
I mean, yeah, true, but you also said there's
Again,
fucking
sorry
care
about that.
packages, and I swear you got me
You
over that.
did also help with the encounters. Thank you for that.
Yes. The fuck was that?
Whoever got these That's
I
not
don't
how
know
it
why
is.
there's a fucking deck of cards. What the fuck? Who the fuck put that there?
I don't know.
I won't lie, it was a fuck up. But then again, it worked out for the better because I just was able to bring out stop when Morgan started. It was like that.
Fair enough. So was that all that really happened last time?
Oh yeah, I talked to
Oh yeah,
to
Ruben
Yulia.
almost died.
Yeah,
I had a talk with Lady Yulia.
Oh yeah, everybody talked to Lady Yulia last time,
except comic.
except Kalmik and Ruvik. But everybody talked to
Also,
Yulia last time. That's what
except me,
happened.
because I
You're also not allowed in the city.
no.
Because you get instant depression if you even walk anywhere
just
near the
instant
city.
vomit. Not depression.
Yeah,
Vomit.
it's like motion sickness times 2000.
It's not. It's
Sounds like fun.
horrible.
Yeah. So, Ruben, are you back? The bastard isn't back.
No.
Well, I was
Well,
going to
shit.
do the king stuff first, but no one's here. So, Helihana, what are you doing?
Bing chillin'.
Genuine question, because we can't do any of the scenes.
Because both of the fuck boys have decided to leave.
I love how we've split the party into 1, 2, and 3.
We have.
In fairness, I was
Yeah.
big chillin' in my
Helihana
room,
on her own,
and then these schmucks
Oh,
kicked out my
and
door.
Kalmik, and then the guys.
The boys.
I love how I'm not including Ruvik as part of the guys.
Me and the boys about to walk up to the king, alright? Exhuming chat energy. Well, maybe
Well, you
Maybe
just say
not,
the boys because
Val,
there's three
dear.
boys together.
nah, it's me and the boys. And
So,
well then, this is eventful.
curiosity, what number are you down to?
I think it's 5.
Because I don't.
It's
Is
5.
it actually
Yeah, I'm 5 intelligence right now.
incredible? I'm sorry.
You are not. Don't
I-
lie to me right now.
I am actually a bit sorry because little did you know that I was planning on just rolling like a d20 for it originally.
What the
and
fuck
that
did you
could've-
roll then?
I rolled a d10,
Okay.
but originally I was planning on rolling d20s for both the time and the number lost. I was going to cripple you.
Just give
But
myself
instead,
the
I'm
idea as
only-
well while we're at it.
That would have been funny. Out of curiosity, I wonder what you would have had.
Hold up. I'm curious. Injury table. Are we counting this as psychic damage?
We are counting this as psychic damage. It would have been minus 13. Does that mean you would have had 1? Or something?
No, it means I would have had 0.
Oh. Okay then.
Meaning I have -5.
That's kind of hilarious.
She said she would borrow a bit of it and then decided to take everything.
She borrowed a bit of it. She just didn't realize how much she took. For how long though? That's the question.
Hold up. I
It
think
would have
you-
only been for an hour if we were used the 13.
Hold up. I'm pretty sure this was written down somewhere.
Yeah, it was. It was
5 hours.
5 hours. Well, I at least rolled nicely with the D12. You know, below average on the D12. Yes, it was nearly max on the D10, but hey,
Below average on the D12.
yeah. I'm pretty sure one of these times Ruben has had like 10 hours on a D12.
Jesus.
And he's actually losing his combat, so it's fine.
Yes. Although I've lost my intelligence in what is gonna require probably some intelligence.
Otherwise, combat. Yeah, I'm realizing this.
That explains why my research didn't exactly work out after the fact.
You still found quite a bit, but we didn't decide when this happened.
Hold
did we?
up, Caden returned
yeah.
before Ruben. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, Ruben also said be back as soon as possible. So, guess what, Cad?
Let's
Get
go,
fucked, you're
Morgan!
Yeah, welcome. What are you doing?
Forgive me, I just eaten a lot, so. Ugh.
Logan.
Morgan, you here?
Bastard.
For fuck's sake!
There's nobody.
Just the five of us. We
Wait a
can
minute.
make it if we try.
Just the none of us. We have all fucking died.
That's a really good one. Save that for a TPK.
Okay.
Please not.
How
I
about
mean-
no
Eyes of
to a TPK?
cringe.
I mean, we all die. We come back as a warlock team. So
Who's the fuck said that?
Well, everybody who's picking Warlock, which is everybody.
I'm not picking Warlock, though. I'm the actually only
That's
one
true,
who's
you're
not.
not.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
the only
that's
front
true.
line.
lovely. And then you just got a set of cannons firing eldritch blasts.
Yeah, cannons. That's what you're all gonna be.
Cannons. I don't think Logan knows how to make a Warlock that powerful.
He doesn't. But
You could go melee Warlock if you wanted, I guess.
And then he would get squished. And then we'd have a new person in the group.
It's difficult. Not different from normal. I say not difficult from normal, but it's also wrong. Ginger?
Morgan, have you muted your mic or something?
I think you're just dead.
Morgan, are
He
you
is
being
just dead.
retarded right now?
Oh, Amina, take
Yes,
this.
I
Morgan,
funny.
stop being a bitch!
Neve, take the funny.
I want to see this funny.
What the fuck did you just say, me, Cad?
I don't know if I want to see this funny.
They're fucking wild.
Okay,
They're all wild and
fucking...
sent it to you too, Kane. I don't know if that
Ruben,
makes sense.
welcome back.
Ruben!
Hi.
Fucking-
So
Oh, yeah, well, it's time to leave. No.
It was time for
So-
Kane to leave.
and funnily enough, it was Kalvik and Ruvik's turn, but then Morgan decided to disappear into the nothingness. So
The
Nice.
eternal darkness.
you guys are kind of screwed.
I mean, just a little bit.
We are?
Well, yeah, you sent a pissed off guard to deliver a letter to the king.
Who's pissed at you?
Some dumb bitch. at
Not
the
the
gate
royal
says
you,
he's
just
your-
this specific retard.
I mean,
I think, considering what you guys are about to do, it's about to become the royal you.
Some
No.
big ugly There's some big ugly retard. That
There's a reason why I brought you, Kane.
I hate him.
Ruben, I'd like you to know that my intelligence is currently 5.
Yeah, that's why I brought you.
You're a bitch.
You're
Fucking
too stupid
bitch.
to realize
having-
that you shouldn't be here.
are you having the Rin become the court jester or something?
I'm
No.
having migraines,
Anyway.
bro. I can't think clearly.
No, that's what the grace is for.
What, the migraines? It's court jester.
Both?
Ah, I see.
I mean, the Valdir is definitely not going to help with them.
I'll be gone.
That's also true. Yes. The guard comes back with no letter in hand
hmm
and tells you to leave.
He what? He tells us to leave.
Yes. You got no
Okay, then.
letter back.
Well, this went down swimmingly. Actually, a lot of important things I wanted to
I'd
talk. I'm
say.
talking to Cedric. Look, a lot of important things I wanted to discuss. And, you know, why are you holding your head so much? You okay?
It's so.
Not currently, no.
Well,
Roman.
Sorry.
saying something.
Like what? Like. Would I have a symbol of my clan on me, like as a grace?
you have a fucking spear.
Like no, well, no. The weapons are less well known than the clans
Right.
themselves.
The king's
I
gotta
feel.
know the weapons.
Are they, Neve? Like we are literally the clan leader standing at the gate. We have the weapons. At least
Mhm.
I do.
Yeah, we've all got ours.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, Cedric,
like,
to
I'm-
be honest,
I-
if you're not
Still
okay,
waiting
then,
for a response from Neve.
then we'll leave and come back. I'm sure the king would be happy to see us as another date, won't he? He's gonna give a nice big old smile to that guard.
I'm still waiting on a response from
We,
Neve.
we
No,
can't
we cannot
leave,
leave.
man.
No. What the
Hello?
fucking hell is going
Hello?
on?
I mean, saying hello isn't gonna help.
No, I'm saying hello to Neve.
Yep,
She-
her mic's dead, you pillock.
She
Okay.
can hear us,
I-
I believe.
She can probably hear us.
She was
but
talking. I didn't even understand the situation. She was talking literally 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, and in those 30 seconds, her mic's gone.
yeah. The mic just up and died.
Basically, Cad.
Okay.
Well, this is
Do
good.
you want to restart Discord or?
Also, leaving the call and joining back again might help. Yep, that. Drum roll.
Did that?
Did it
It
work?
didn't. Oh
There
my
you
word,
go.
I'm a genius. Oh,
I didn't go that far, but okay.
software engineering, lads. I need a job.
Is it because
IT legend.
Yeah, we can hear you. Well, I can hear
I'm
you.
wondering? Okay, I was just wondering if it was when people were talking over me, if the mic was going fuzzy, but no.
Hmm.
No.
So the answer to your questions, Roman, yes, you have the mark on you, the mark of grace, and you have the spear, and they do know the spear, but they won't let you in because of procedures.
Yes, I'm sure you'll be happy to let us in at a future date. But unfortunately, my friend here is holding his head in a degree of severe pain. Are you actually okay? Like, you're sitting down right now.
Sorry,
Are you alright?
Sorry, just Neve, can you describe to me this, like, what we're facing getting into the castle, like, architecture wise, like, behind these guards, what
To
are
blow
there
up the
doors?
castle.
Yes,
Is like,
closed doors.
but like, if I just grew dragon wings and started
You would be
flying
shot
in,
down.
well,
That sounds like a Reuben plan.
You're in capital where the palace is, literally in front of the palace where the entire royal army is protecting the king.
Reuben asked me to be an asshole.
What an idiot,
Well, being an
though.
asshole doesn't constitute you dying for that.
Yeah.
I was
Bro,
going
if you
to
spout
say,
wings, I'm killing you.
I'm also going to say this. I'm not going to be nice if you
Where?
decide to fly to the king.
Okay,
Yeah,
well then
like-
I suggested earlier that we get Lady Yulia's help in this. I really don't really see a way around this other than just asking for forgiveness later, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
Fair enough.
Yeah, definitely don't. Let's just let's leave it. We can come back later. I'm gonna turn the two of them and walk them away. To be honest, Ash, there are a number of things I went to that meeting for. One, to annoy the king. But also there are a couple of things of note that I think should be made public. Like how to defend yourselves against demons rather than just let's run away in a crowd.
Sounds fair enough. Demon drills.
In essence, yes. Some form of training. Even I haven't spoken to Wincott yet, but like getting more involvement in magic. Like making us a more magical kingdom. I only see that as positive. You can then combat demons, and if any outside country, which they do, want to come in and kill us, then we have a way of defending. Each person has their own defense, and when called up to arms, which they might be, they're ready. A little more than just a farmer would be, and it makes farming better. And there's a whole lot of yeah.
I see your point. There needs to be a standard higher than the one we have, is what you're saying.
Yeah. And each individual clan, we could set that up in our own places. But the Wingcott's going to be good at magic. Like, we need everyone to have something. Because, for example, in the Rongard estate, most of them are good hunters, great hunters often. But a bow and arrow, unless you are a excellent hunter, is useless against any demon. So that was kind of it. But I also wanted to be an asshole because, give what you get. So yeah, it's fine.
There
Cedric,
are-
are you okay? Because honestly, you're like,
Mute.
do
Shut
you need
up.
me to carry you?
Do me a favor and shut up.
I'm gonna carry you. I'm gonna pick him up.
I'm gonna attempted punch him.
He's not going to resist the
Immediately.
pickup, though.
Yeah, he's gonna punch me, but he doesn't.
I
He's gonna
mean, I'm
accept the
gonna
pickup.
resist the pickup as well, but
No, he'll
I'm-
let you pick him up and then he'll punch you in the eye.
No, I'm gonna go deck him before he picks me up.
Do it.
Good luck.
Cool.
Are you
This-
wearing your armor?
Yeah, I think so. Just be more of an asshole to the king.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's a 10. It's not gonna hit you
Oh,
regardless.
yeah. I mean, actually, Kane, I have a -1 AC, so that would have hit me without armor. But yeah, I'm probably wearing it just to like show off the fact that I don't sit on my ass all day.
I'm also gonna attempted stop the fucking grapple.
I don't remember what it is to stop a grapple, but go ahead.
Acrobatics
Acrobatics.
versus
Wait,
acrobatics.
what's
or
going on?
athletics. No, athletics, the acro. Whatever.
Wouldn't you like
Either
to
way.
know?
Yeah, wouldn't you?
Go ahead.
God.
Oh, Kane, what a shame.
What is fucking hell.
Come here,
Neve, it is the end of
princess.
my time, right? Because
Oh,
my time would be on the
actually,
cliff.
How long was that?
Why don't like? Was that the 10? Was that when I woke up? I'm guessing that was when I woke up.
What is
Whenever we started the conversation.
wait. What is your athletics?
Well, currently +2. It should be
Okay.
more.
Because
It
I
still
think this
beats
is
me
the
as
same
+2 currently.
day.
It's probably the same day, and I think it was 7 hours. It's probably not been 7 hours to be fair. It's probably okay. That's fine. Either way, that's 12.
Because it's whenever you
I know.
started the
It's
conversation.
12?
That's a
Wait,
17. Sorry.
Why
Okay, I was about to fucking
Who's
say, I was like,
right?
I beat a 12, I don't beat a 17, but
Okay. Either way. Right.
Wait,
Just
why do you have
stop
such low
fidgeting.
strength, Ruben?
Like you're.
me, you fucking asshole.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I can fold you right now. So come with me.
I can fold you is a very good argument.
I'm generally so fucking confused what's going on.
I'm going to
Here,
attempt to get
sit
out
down.
every 6 seconds.
You're gonna keep trying. I'm
Yeah.
willing to roll like. How many d20s is that? Because this is gonna take a while to get you back to your estate.
Roll
Actually-
3.
3.
I don't know, best of 3.
Best of 3. Are we doing them individually or are we doing them all at once?
Let's go suspenseful. We don't
Okay.
know. One at a time.
Whoever wins the best of 3,
Alright.
is it?
Approve.
Yeah. Ruben, you go first because you started the last one.
Why
Yeah,
wouldn't
went
I?
that. There we go.
You have to live with the
Well,
shame
that's
that
Really?
nobody was
Stop
able to
fidgeting.
princess carry you.
And,
Fuck.
yeah. To right.
Fucking let go of me!
Nope. You're staying up.
Oh,
Is it? I got +6.
Yeah, you're gonna beat me on that last one.
What hurting me?
You realize you're just. Yeah. Strain yourself more while your head's hurting. That makes sense. Yeah. Smart. Anyway. Ash, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Now that he's just walking off, I don't really know what else to do. So,
Is
do
this
you have anything you want to do?
meeting? Is this meeting with the king necessary?
I mean, no, they can. I think that us leaders should discuss it, and maybe if we all go together, that might be a bit more sway if we want to do it, or we just do it individually, or we don't. I'm gonna do it, but
Lady Yulia's words have been making Ash think since their meeting, and Ash says to Valdir, there is something I'd like to do. In fact, it has been a while since I've been home. And there have been many things left undone there. It would be a long journey, but I wouldn't mind some company on the way. If you would join me. It would be a chance to observe the situation in the other regions, at least on the way. But before that, there is one thing, which was the situation in the name of the town. I have to computer up again. It fucking closed. That me and Helihana went to. Helihana and I were at. She seems quite invested, and I doubt she would leave without first resolving that situation. So those are my next goals. I don't want to stay in the capital. Too many forces here out of my control. Plus, I have a terrible headache.
Everyone seems to have a terrible headache currently.
Assume you're
Anyways,
saying this to Valdir.
yes, since he asked me,
Ruben?
you know, I would be walking with him as he carried Cedric.
As he kissed Cedric on the lips.
Yes,
No.
as they
I
became
think
gay
this-
lovers in the streets.
I think this has killed him.
He's dead. You murdered him, Roman.
No.
I am.
Wait, no!
No.
Cedric, you killed your
I'm-
lover?
No.
God.
I killed a pain in the ass.
Oh, I
could've
bet he
had an
was, considering his
interesting
size.
Sorry.
Fuck.
God damn it.
I'm
Good one, Kaden.
back.
That's all I gotta say. Yes. I bet he was.
Welcome back.
Sorry,
You were in the middle of a conversation with Ash.
I was. I heard most of Ash's thoughts. Yeah, Ash, I'm gonna go back to the lake and just chill until
Damn, bro.
demons come.
I need a vacation.
Yeah, to be honest, mate, I'm pretty tired. I had great fun up on that
Vacation
mountain.
in Dragonland.
I had great fun
I
up
mean,
there.
I
It was
I'm
good.
happy to
Just
go to Dragonland.
meditated. You know, it was like super fun. Me and Horty just chatting all the time. It was good.
Can we go to Dragonland? Sorry.
No.
Sorry, I heard something. I
DM
didn't realize that
DM wants
Helihana
to go
could
to
speak on the
Dragonland.
wind. I thought she was a
She is
water
a
genasi,
druid.
but
Wait, you wanna go to
whoa! You think she can
Wales?
speak through wind? That's nuts.
Oh,
I don't know. She's some sort of nature. She's some hippie.
Yeah, nature. Wind is natural.
She's a
so-
tree.
She's some sort of hippie. I don't know.
What's a hippie?
you'll find out.
Oh no, what, huh?
Yeah. So Ash, you know what? Do what you want. You have the whole city to yourself. If you want to go meet the king, you go, man. You do that. But I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna go
Alright.
have a lake
All
sesh.
right, bro. I guess I'm gonna go meet the king. I'll be back in a while.
So that's
Don't
fine.
kill yourself. You're actually somewhat useful. Okay.
No.
Somewhat.
So
Kinda.
lake step.
To the lake.
You're now coming where?
You have
Why
you
are you coming
haven't
where?
traveled
You
far
don't want to
enough.
have a beach episode?
You
It's saved for
we get
fucking
swimsuits
episode
further?
12, alright? And we all know this.
You don't want to get matching swimsuits?
We don't have the
Bro,
beach
let-
bodies
I'm down
currently.
for
Let me
matching swimsuits
finish
as
what
well.
she was gonna say.
But we want matching swimsuits, Nate. Anyway,
Tough. Episode 12.
Tough.
guys,
We're
can we just
saving
make
it for
this
episode 12. No, stop that. Cedric,
Saving it
you
for- we're
haven't
saving
traveled
it for
far
the
enough away
OVA.
yet.
Damn it.
So you should all of what they were saying.
Do I care enough? Is the question.
I don't know. I'm asking you. Your intelligence has also been lowered to 5, so keep that in mind.
God damn it.
Sedgwick wanted to go to the lake.
Roman? You good? Roman?
It's like
Hello?
Roman. Jesus
Hello?
Christ,
We're
man.
Having a
racists,
fucking-
Roman.
I know
We're
I
not
hit you over the
ableists.
head, but
We
fucking
are
hell, I
not
didn't hit you that
ableists,
hard.
Literally-
Alright?
Literally, Cedric's just having a stroke, like being carried by this. Like, you want to be carried? No, don't do it. Do you want to be carried?
Do you want to carry
No.
though? Do you want to be carried?
Cedric actually got out, remember? Cedric got
We
out.
did.
Oh, alright.
I feel like when you pick up a cat
Ah!
and you don't want to get picked up,
Leave him
then
Man.
you scratch it and spinning around.
I forgot to
Man's
add
got-
instrumentals. Working on it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. This was
I'm just-
entertaining enough.
I'm just imagining the worst possible intelligence scenario. Sorry.
The worst
You are,
part
like-
is I think you would just fucking walk down there.
You
see
are
what
like
the fuck's going on.
one more intelligent than Geb was.
Actually,
Yes. Good.
How long does it take to get to where they are?
where they are?
Yeah.
By they. Who are you asking? They. There are a couple.
Ruben, Nadia said where the other idiots were, yeah?
Just Alejana.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go schmoove down to where that is.
Then you would follow the 2 idiots that you were just with. And then we
I
can
guess-
go to the church.
I guess Ash, for the time being, will. No, he'd be like, "What the fuck, this lake bullshit." I'm out of here. Yeah, I don't really want to join. He's got more edgy things to do.
You don't. You don't. You really don't. You just
But
think
I
you're
don't know,
too
it just
cool
feels-
to hang out with the nerds.
But it's like, relaxing, wasting time doing nothing. Doesn't really sound like Ash to me. He's
He
like,
wants it
I'm
secretly.
full of
He's just
constant
too
burning rage.
He's
I'm
too
too edgy.
embarrassed. He's too embarrassed. He hasn't got his swimsuit body ready, has he? Has he? Bit chubby
His
down
gut-
there, aren't
his
you?
guts-
Ooh.
His guts, you can't see it under the coat, but his guts are hanging out a little bit. And he's a little bit self-conscious. He's been eating too many I don't
Sweet
know.
rolls.
Yeah. Someone stole your sweet roll. He's been stealing a lot of children's sweet rolls.
Oh my god. That's a monster.
Christ,
You know, just cut the sweet rolls and then you'll just be saying I'll be stealing a lot of children.
Yeah.
I don't like that silence.
As a
Sorry,
side note,
so
Robin, you will enjoy it. I know how to make sweet rolls. I will make them for you.
wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. Ash is just going to basically alert everyone to his leaving. He's gonna make a stop by Helahana, I guess is the only other one in the like nearer in the capital with us? Is Kalmyk and Rivik are still on their way, or are they in the capital with us?
They are in the capital with you. They are on their way to the temple.
He'll go check out what's going on with these two. He'll show up. He'll make an
Someone
appearance.
silence that man.
Just to sort of be like, "What's
Question:
up? I'm out."
Did you guys actually know that they were going to the temple? And I realize that's more of a question for Morgan because he's the only one who's actually interacted with
I'll
everybody in the
stalk-
party.
I'll stalk their Instagram.
You don't have an Instagram because that polluted place.
Helahanan
Helahanan
knows. That's the only person who knows because I told them I just need to find Kalmyk. That's all I told them. So
Sounds really Fire Emblem.
And then I'll probably go find Helehana.
Fair
Be
enough.
like, "What's up?"
Follow them to the lake.
I'll be like, "What's up? You still want to do that, like, coma child thing?"
what?
It's the same thing I want to do, yes. I don't think I really want to go back to the temple in this state, so I'll go to see where Helehana is.
You're slowly getting my name, I'm proud.
Mm-hmm.
Discord kill you again, Neve.
Yes, it did.
Hello.
There we go.
Someone
Yep.
roll 100.
I do
Ooh,
100.
pick me. No, that's a 20.
14. Baldi rolled a 14.
No.
Okay, we shall see.
You doomed us all!
It's more rolling to see if you guys would pass each other.
Ah.
But it didn't
No.
happen. Did this thing? No, it's not it at all. That's sorry. I'm trying to find the Radiant Dawn face theme because it's
She needs the
a very
right
good
mood.
theme. But no, it's fine. Rivik and Kalmyk,
Yeah.
are you both here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You're on your way to the temple because
Yes.
the boys have done their thing. They haven't gotten killed.
That's only because
They-
they weren't allowed to
if
get
we-
themselves killed.
Yeah, exactly. Because if we let them do whatever they want, Ash would be dead. 100%.
That's also true.
So, you know. Also, Canon, remove your flames.
What?
Get rid of
The
the
Grenfell
flames.
flames.
So Neve can move the token.
Oh, apologies.
There you go. No more flames.
The pop.
We just need to get rid of a few buildings and then, you know.
Yeah, the repairs have started. The flames have died down. It's no longer, you know,
Yeah, it's just smouldering. It's not on fire.
burning. Yeah,
Just smoke.
that's what we call net gain.
Anyway, yeah. So me
No,
and
it really
Canon get
wasn't.
head into the place.
Yeah, because we're going to build it bigger and better.
Well, I mean, probably. I mean, if we get support, you know. Well, we have got support from the World Capital, so we might end up doing.
Also, side note, Hugh Jackman confirmed for Deadpool 3.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
saw that. It was a
So
great
that's always
trailer.
fun. in 2024.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like this time, 2024. So it's
September
like 2
2024.
years.
uh,
Something stupid like that. It's
I'm gonna
like,
be dead by
okay.
then, so okay. Cool.
Congrats, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
2 years past, dead.
No, exactly at this time, at 7:13 on the 28th of September, I'm dead.
Well, now that you've said it.
Okay, not to be that guy, it is out before then, so you'll have been able to watch it
Oh, nice.
We'll
I
die
guess
midway
I'll be-
through.
on your
you'll let
deathbed.
nobody
I just died midway through. Don't even get
Right,
to the fucking
That's
ending.
why you die.
So.
No, I died right at the start of it.
Okay.
Ah. Yes, Kamek?
You
He
said
sees the end
Yulia
credits
wanted to see us,
Sorry.
right?
Pardon?
No, it's okay. I know you make fun of me. It's fine. I'm used to it. You said Yulia wanted to see us, right? Did she?
No, I wanted to see Yulia, and she
Ah.
probably would like accounts from both of us. So, and I understand how much you like her, so.
Well, of course I do. But yeah, I guess we should move in.
Yeah.
And, speak to her. I am going to open the doors to the church. And just do a little, pop my head in, do a quick preliminary scan of the room.
This is just what we see.
Well, you're met with an empty hall with a couple of the priests and priestesses running around.
I'm tempted to say you shouldn't run. It's not, you might slip, but I'll leave it.
You know what I want to do? I want to like constantly skip between the music where Kalmik like pokes her head back out. It's just normal fantasy music, pokes back in. Chill.
Yeah, the musician just shouts at you, saying, "Fucking stop."
Please, please.
Get
We
paid
should
enough
probably
for
ask one
this
of those
shit.
priests or priestess to see if we can find it, if they know where she is.
Oh.
The bot. Okay, I was trying to figure out
Who killed it?
It's just Roman, probably.
That wasn't me. I just said the battle theme. Oh, not the battle theme. The bass theme.
Roman, did you eat the bot? Is that why you muted him now? You're fucking crunching on it.
He's
No.
No.
Never
No.
make that noise again.
It is task.
All right, I'll make it
Mm.
every time we come on a call together, Ruben.
Yeah, because you guys go on call
'Cause
with
I
each
love you
other,
so
just
much.
each other.
Hey, we do. It's great.
yeah.
Little-
Both hate each
ask
other
this
so
priest.
fucking.
That is not at all the case.
Fucking
God.
like at each other's throats. You can't
It's
see
like
it, but I
it's-
did like the sus face.
Yeah, Ruben, I didn't want to bring this into D&D, but I really fucking hate you.
You too, buddy.
But,
Real piece of shit.
Kelly will,
What?
Just out of nowhere.
Does she recognize these two priestesses or priests? Or how many of there are?
You knew a lot of them, as they did actually get trained with you.
I will head
At
in,
least you know their names.
beckoning Rivik to join me.
Yep.
And I will approach the nearest. Hello,
Bessie.
Weltz, was it? Weltz? It was Weltz, right? Wasn't any
You-
other name.
You see him. Oh god, don't do that. You see the guy kind of lower his head.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's what people called me.
Oh, sorry. Loads of things happened during
no.
these years. So anyway, do you know where Miss Yulia is?
The High Priestess? Yeah, she's in a study.
Thank you. We were just going to go see her and give our reports.
course.
What is your actual name?
Donald?
Donald?
I thought you said don't know.
Donald. Okay. Sorry, Donald. Are we going now? Bye. We'll give a quick wave as she scampers off.
We'll just give a quick nod to him and then follow along.
His head is still lowered, but we'll also give a little wave.
Donald.
You typed in Donald and my brain just went,
Donald.
Poor lad.
Yeah, that one.
Called.
Donald?
What the fuck names a child Donald?
That one.
Does he have his pot on his head? Please tell me he's got the pot on his head.
He doesn't have the pot on his head.
Oh no, Donald!
Donald was, however, bullied.
I'm not
Aw.
surprised. His fucking name is shit.
I didn't bully Donald.
Osh?
Leave Donald alone.
I sort of didn't interact
wreck
with
you,
anyone,
mate.
if I'm honest. Well, Kalmik will lead Rivik to Julia's study. And once we're there, give a couple of knocks on the door.
Wait,
Hmm?
are we allowed weapons in church?
I would not your holy weapons, yes, but other weaponry, I would advise.
Vivek spent half an hour putting all his weaponry into a bin. His crossbow heavy, crossbow light,
Don't
his
put it in the
extra
bin.
longbow.
No, you need those.
His, no, not in the bin, in the fucking, like
Your
their little
saddlebag?
area.
You
Yeah,
have a-
bag. Yeah. You just seem,
To
put
say,
a lot of things
if you're
in there.
asking, does the church? I was gonna say, if you're asking, does the church have like a weapons deposit box?
Yeah.
The answer is going to be no.
Lost
Ah.
and
No, I don't
found.
think they would.
Just puts his fucking bow in the lost and found. Some
Oh my
bastard picks up the
God.
bow. It's like, oh, it's cool.
It just turns into a fucking monster.
Fucking transformer sound effect. You turn into a
I would just leave the building and be like, that's not my fault.
pride.
Oh, I've got the perfect gift for when you touch the weapon when you're not supposed to.
Oh, it can't. You know what would be a good thing is the fucking when someone turns into a Titan in Attack on Titan, you see just something materialize in front of you. What is that gift? What the fuck is that?
Oh, that's me. What the fuck?
When someone turns into a monster. It only plays when I scroll over it, so it's on the last frame.
Nice. Kalmik will give 3
Yes.
knocks on the door. Oh, hang on. Miss Julia,
Come in.
it's me, Kalmik. Oh, alright. Kalmik will open the door. And, yeah. What do I see?
You see a small study. Carpet on the floor. I forget that you actually haven't been here before. Sorry. A table with 2 chairs and a pot of tea on top. You do see 2 cups laid out. And what is both of your passive perceptions?
18.
My passive perception? Or not 18? 13.
Tell me anyway. 13?
13. 13.
Rivik, you notice that there are tea spills on the floor.
Okay.
On the carpet. Kalmik, you do not notice this.
She'd never spill anything. She's amazing.
To be fair, she wasn't the one who spilled it.
Exactly.
It's not on her seat.
Exactly. She'd never do it.
Did someone trip or something, Miss Julia?
Kalmik, who's in the middle of a bow, hearing this, is just like shoot him a little glance, just a bit confused.
Yulia will give you a bit of a look and just like, no, no one's tripped.
Someone drop something?
Is he with you?
What did he say?
Is he with you, Kalmik?
Yes, he said he wanted to visit you, and I also wanted to visit you, so we're both here together.
I've come here to report the situation on Grenflo, as I feel like it might be something you would like to know. And Karmik has a few things that she's done there as well. That would be good for her to tell you. Because I feel the High Priestess should know of the total count of all the fallen and the situation of the morale and citizens there.
I would like to know.
Everyone's dead at the end.
Well, to make a very long story a little bit shorter, it wasn't good. I know Valdias spoke to you earlier, correct?
He did.
He probably gave you the information on what happened, and well.
He said quite a bit.
Oh,
what's your
good.
passive insights?
16.
Kalmik is a
16.
15.
Okay.
But I do have advantage against
Good
being
to know.
charmed, and magic can't put me to sleep. Not relevant at all. But
You
it's
are
fair.
you're not being charmed and you're not being put to sleep.
What do you mean? Of course I'm being charmed at Julia. I'm always charmed.
She's not doing it intentional.
I know.
So do I get an insight? Or is she too...
If you want to roll insight, but you definitely didn't.
I just want to roll, man.
You
It's been
definitely
ages since
didn't
I've
get
rolled.
anything from your passive.
19.
19.
Kalmik isn't gonna roll. Oh,
Nope.
good. So you know about the battle that took place and the casualties caused?
Well, not the number of them, but...
I heard of a battle. Yes.
Okay, that's good.
We recovered as many of the bodies as we... Well, I'm pretty sure all the bodies. There might be some that was unfortunately lost due to the fire. But Kamika performed the ceremony of... what's it called? Cremation. And that did boost the morals due to some golden flame that she produced. Which was quite a nice spectacle. The citizens' morale, of course, was terrible at the start, but they all are starting to get better and a bit happier as well. You're not happier, but a bit more stable. So,
Kalmik, upon hearing that you had done that right, Yulia will smile.
Yes.
And after hearing about the golden fire, look very surprised, but very happy.
Well, Sainor was also of the same heart in that regard. So, yeah.
I
Very
will
proud of you.
also hand over a letter of all the like numbers, so the casualties, number of injuries we have, and the like kind of the cost damages and stuff like that, like that kind of like just a list of numbers of different things, so
Ruben, I'm in that chat.
Oh God. What exactly are you asking for here?
Well, I'm not exactly asking for anything. I'll be asking. Well, I've already sent a letter to the capital. They're the ones who'll be doing everything. I just thought you would want to know all of this. You know, so I don't know. Comic likes to see you whenever, so might as well keep.
Never mind that. He was hoping you could spare maybe some clerical relief to the town. Maybe send some priests over to help with rebuilding people's spirits, as well as their homes.
I can do. I will have some of the best head down there.
I appreciate that.
About the battle, there was something I noticed, Miss Julia, specifically about the demons who could cast spells. And I thought it would be important to share because maybe my father had shared something or one of the others had, but on one of the arms of a Naga who could cast spells, he had a number.
A number?
Yes, it looked to be on his bone, and it was number 128 on his forearm. From what I could tell, he was one of the few who could cast spells. I could not check the others because of many a reason, but I noticed he had one.
No, your father never mentioned anything of the sort. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Oh. Is that good or bad? Probably bad. Definitely
to be
bad.
seen. Speak to the Wrens about it. They hold a lot of information.
Okay, will do. We don't want to take up too much of your time since you seem to be busy, so we'll leave now. But thank you very much for speaking with us. And it was an honor to meet you again. Kalmak will give a very respectful bow. And
Julia will give a little bow back to Kalmak. It's always a pleasure. Safe travels.
About the demon. No. But Kalmak will walk out, slowly closing the door behind her, with a small little smile on her face.
Kalmak's just shut with again.
No, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna get you killed.
No, lock the door, do it.
Just pulls out his bow.
So, Lady Usually.
So, you do
So,
religion.
religion.
Yeah, I mean, you're the exact. Yeah, I sometimes pray.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Damn, that's hot.
Look, you're lucky I still haven't told her about the thing you said in the tavern.
What did I say?
You know, maybe our religion's lied to us.
No, to be fair, I retract. I know fuck all about this religion. That's why.
Yeah, you only retracted after you learned. Oh, there's a death penalty.
Oh no! Also, like, there's nothing actually wrong with the religion. It's just us twats. So, you know, everyone just racist. That's all.
Just keep digging. Just keep digging. Just keep digging, digging, digging.
But yes.
So, kid, how would you like to die?
Painfully.
Too bad, you don't get a choice.
Can be arranged.
Painfully,
yes,
but
what are you
kinda
doing?
funny.
Also can be arranged.
I'm gonna be looking for some people, so then to see if anyone knows the whereabouts of a corrupt phoenix.
Well, I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna go back to the pond.
Hang on, Morgan. What did you
Yeah?
just say?
Corrupt phoenix?
Yes.
Morgan, you...
For
Sorry,
future
yes.
purposes. Not currently.
What?
Devilish deeds.
Have you heard of a corrupt phoenix?
I have
Apparently,
said
he's taking
these
everyone's
amount.
money in terms of for not killing you.
Okay,
He was corrupt,
Morgan,
right?
I'm going to let you know that that's not the type of thing that people would just know.
Yo, do you know where?
Greeting,
Morgan,
peasant woman milking
done
that
fucked
cow. Have you known about the corrupted phoenix in any way?
Are you in the rings?
Do you know about DJ Corrupt Phoenix over there?
Did you?
He's
do
going
you
on tour.
think-
Have you heard
So,
about the raid?
You're telling me, Morgan, that you're going to the Rin family estate to talk to them
Yo,
about information
bros.
while the
probably not,
leader
no.
of their clan is out.
I'm going back to the pond. I can speak.
Oh, I didn't know
to-
that.
Don't get me wrong, Valdir had fuck all chance of actually getting info out of me, but at least he had a chance.
Yo, bro. Gotta get
I don't know. Let me think. I'm
You're
probably
literally gonna go to the Rens and go, yo, unimaginable power.
Let me think. I need to restock a few arrows.
You were gonna make it inside the fucking estate.
I need to restock on arrows and food.
Did tell them to fire at them, so
I
you
said-
probably have killed like.
In fairness, I said to shoot at Valdir on sight.
It's not like they can
that's
guess
true.
who Valdir is.
I specifically stated Valdir.
I just thought you said shoot on sight, so.
Oh
Fair enough.
no, they
Just shoot
thought
us at
you said shoot on
anything.
sight. They've just
Oh,
misinterpreted
no.
all this.
Anyway,
They've just shot everything then.
It's fine.
it's fine.
We'll ignore some of the roles that I've made.
I think we need to.
They're
like,
no longer people, they're just test subjects now.
There were 3 children and a mother.
Yeah, I'm just gonna restock and then
Yes,
try and meet up
and?
with everyone else.
Like I said, now they're test subjects.
Man's about to make the fucking diamond weapon.
Something like
Okay.
that.
Spoilers,
I'm beginning to
shut
get a
up.
feeling I wasn't the reason for my mother's death. And it might be just the Rins really want just mothers.
No. It was
Mothers and
100%
children.
Oh, it was me? Okay.
Children and mothers.
This is the Rins just not
Yes.
wanting you to be born.
That's why they call it murder.
beautiful.
Murder.
So you're going to stock up on arrows and then stumble your way back down to the lake.
Lake.
Everyone knows I'm big chilling at the lake, and everyone's like, yo. So.
I don't care about you. I want to go speak to Halahana more about faith.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of my
And I want to stop that from happening.
Fair enough.
to interrupt religious debate. I
Oh,
challenge you to a debate, Valdir.
Also,
I will master
Kalahana,
debate you
were
all
you-
night.
What?
I mean, are you back?
Yeah, I never went anywhere.
What the fuck
Okay.
you just say, Homer?
I thought you said that
Oh,
you.
I
I thought
told
you
him-
said you'd be right back.
I told him that I would master
I heard something.
debate
I did say
him
something
all
when I got
night.
back, but,
Surely it wouldn't be that anymore.
I guess you can't
considering
hear it
that.
over the blab mouths.
I'm sorry, Halahana.
But yes,
Do you
I'm
have a
back.
problem?
Truly,
Morgan?
leave and Halahana. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was just making sure she was back to ask this question, and depending on the answer is depending on what's happening. No, actually, I kind of know what the answer is going to be. Well, my answer anyway. But you guys are all heading to the lake, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
at varying times.
It's like the fucking
I'm
killer.
hoping. My original hope was
Oh,
it's
also-
gonna be peaceful-ish.
Calmic.
This is gonna be
Ash will
proven
grudgingly
incorrect.
show up at the lake after realizing that everyone else is going. And he intends to just,
Calmic.
like, show up to say goodbye, but then he's probably gonna get sucked into whatever they're doing.
Fair enough. Yes, Neve?
Probably. Roll a d100.
Yo, that's 100.
Here we go. Alright. Guys,
Prediction,
you're about to see the best
52.
goddamn roll in your life.
52.
Fucking one.
42.
We were 10 away from greatness!
Hey, my prediction was 7 out. I'm taking that.
59.
That is...
I can roll again if it's not helpful.
No, it was literally going to be if you roll higher than what I rolled, you saw them, and if you rolled lower, you don't see them. But considering how close it was,
We see each other.
no. Calvic, roll me a perception check.
Okay, damn. You're making me roll all kinds of shit here, Neve. And now I'm blind. What have you done?
A 1.
You've taken my eyesight. Nah, I'm just thinking
Damn,
about
I
Yulia
needed that.
and how cool Yulia is. How I
Hold on,
aspire
hold
to
on.
be just like Yulia.
Neve's very, very quiet.
You
There you go.
you rolled a 59. I rolled a 60.
Oh. Damn.
I was literally going to ask if you could roll a 10 or above. And
Nope,
then you
1.
see them. You are busy thinking about
Damn,
Yulia
Yulia's so
and
cool. She's like really cool, guys. Like super cool.
So both Caden
He's
and
like my idol,
Calmic are
guys.
Sims. Cool.
Bro, I think I have a schoolgirl crush.
To be fair, Calmic is just barely out of school.
Kamek has a crush on Yulia and Vivek has...
Harsh.
Who's killing the bot?
Shoot, I'm out.
It's
Who the fuck's
called
doing
I think
this?
it's automatic now, lads.
cancer.
Ah.
Bot has cancer.
If the song it's playing ends, it will just leave after like 5 minutes.
But it's an. Oh, maybe it
Hasn't
did
ended.
end. My bad.
Has it been an hour?
Maybe.
Yes. It's
Of
been an hour
the
since
temple
22.
music.
Also, temple music is wrong now. We're back to adventure music.
No, it's been half an hour of it, give or take.
Interesting.
I mean, I said it's been an hour since 22:07. I didn't know if it's been an hour
Wait.
since the song, but you know.
Well, we're back, bitches.
Actually, other guys. Everybody who isn't Telehana or Kalmik and Rivik. So you three.
I am currently looking for them.
Could you all roll me perception checks? Then also roll me that perception check.
Can't roll a natural one, baby.
So,
Come on. Oh, never mind.
We
Cedric,
vibed.
you
26.
see exactly where Kalvik is, and you see where Rivik is. And Rivik, you also see the rest of them. And you notice that Kalvik is kind of on her own, but staring off into space, being all very happy and content and loving life.
I should just shoot it out.
Alright,
right
we're
there.
alright, comic, it's time to fucking think of the rabbits.
Oh god. Oh god.
So we're all pretty much in the same area now. Apart from
Yeah,
Halahana.
you guys. Yeah, you're all going back to
2
Helihana.
seconds, I was
Cedric.
Why do I just
and
see Cedric
I was going
going
to say
back
Rin,
with
but-
Calmic's fucking clothes and be like, bitch, this way! Sorry.
I was going to ask, are you going to say anything to Kalvik, because she hasn't noticed you at all. And Veldir and Ash, you see nothing. It's fine.
Nah, I'm
You
not gonna
just
say
see
shit
an
to
elf
Kamek.
walking down the street. That's all you see.
Just another L.
Huh,
And
that's
you-
pretty uncommon. Interesting.
Hello, I'm back.
Rivik, do
Yep.
you say anything to Kalmik and the others?
What do you mean? As in, like, do I? But
In essence,
You're
we're
not
going the wrong
walking
way.
with them. No, I haven't said that yet. You're a bit further
Yet.
away from them, and you notice the boys walking together, and Kalmik kind of off in the distance by
Yeah.
herself. Are you going to say anything to them, or are you just going to walk alone and let the party still be in 4 different kind of age groups?
okay, I literally did say that I'm gonna try and get everyone up again. That was one of my plans because, you know, we've been all separated for like 4 weeks now. So I will
The
call
world was
to
better for
Kalmik to say quickly come with me for a sec, and then you will walk towards the group.
Damn it.
Both of you will hear the damage. So, back to go. It's almost all together.
Just the druid.
Well,
About it.
To be fair, I actually have a couple of things I wanted to talk to all of us about. Anyway, so this works very nicely as we walk together. Just like old times, eh?
Yeah.
But really wasn't that long ago. All of us together.
You go months ago.
Cetra's just gonna start smoking
Although, you know, one of us kind of showed up
and
late.
try and.
Excuse me?
You know.
Because I died literally a full town to start rebuilding. So
Rivik, do you have a memory?
yes.
Okay. Use it.
What you said? One of us was late.
He's on about Cedric when he was late to
Cedric
show up.
joined us late to your estate.
Oh, that's what you meant.
We
that's what-
also showed up late to your estate because you
if
don't
I-
know
if-
the directions to your own estate.
Look, I was.
If
on
I-
the hard
if
time
I-
after that.
If you're talking about our arrival at Grenfell, I arrived earlier than you.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, I know, but yes, still. This is all beside the point. Anyway, so right, okay.
Should we go find
Plan.
Helena first?
Yeah, we're still walking towards Hella. I'm hoping somebody knows where Helena is.
Yes, both me and Kamek do.
Good.
She's next
You
door.
lead the way. I'm gonna talk.
Yep.
So, in essence, we need to consolidate all the information we have on all the demons. I know things about some demons. I don't know things about other demons.
Yeah.
For example, imps. Haven't got a clue how to deal with them.
I didn't have
I
a
know they
clue
cast
about the
illusions.
base.
That's it. I'm going to hazard a guess and say, hopefully, either the Rin or the Wincott knows a bit about imps. Would I be correct?
You might be.
I'll take that as a yes.
People just
Also has the
scrolling
migraine.
through notes.
Cedric, how's the migraine? Are you with us now?
Holds up his fucking cigar, and he's just like, this is helping currently.
The cigar or the chat?
Cigar,
I thought so. So,
not you.
consolidating all of our information, not only for ourselves, but also potentially for future generations. We are not going to finish the demons. We are not going to finish what our parents and our grandparents, maybe our uncles, if, you know, yeah, we're not going to finish this. This is going to be still fighting probably 5-6 generations after us. We are just a pager in the book that is going to be
Can you fucking cut to the point?
our story.
Yeah, please.
I'm having a cool speech, said fine.
No, you're not.
You just pretty much
Shut
say we're useless in the grand scheme
No.
of things.
If we fall, it does not matter what our children do, because we are all dead. We are still vital in the story, but we are only one page in the story. I want to write that page. I think that what we should all do, consolidate all the information, every single piece of information that we have found, will find, and all... I realized those were the two options.
And some other third thing.
And so, thank you. We need to put it all in one place. All of the information that is freely shared between the clan leaders. That is it.
It took you a long time to get to that point, I'm just saying.
That's why we're the first page.
Yes, I agree with that. Because when we went to the fight against the Wraiths, I had no fucking clue how to fight them. And that
Hands up
obviously
who knows how to fight wraiths, by the way.
I'm pretty sure it's
Who has, like,
Karmic.
actual information on wraiths.
I want to point out you didn't fight Wraith.
We didn't fight.
Not
Wraiths,
even that,
but
like,
we fought
yeah,
What was it
banshees.
called again? Sorry, I meant to say banshees. We've
Well,
banshees.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, banshees.
Hands up who has info on banshees.
Would Ash have info on banshees? Given,
pretty
I mean,
sure
at least
Wing
given
Cloud,
what
right?
he learned about them during his time tracking them, and
I feel like I've sent you the ones that you do know.
I swear it's Winclaw, isn't it?
It
I don't
should
remember
be.
receiving like a
I
list.
did raise my hand.
Oh well, you didn't say anything.
Yeah, my mic was muted. Apologies.
And
I was more going to
Good.
say you did what I do usually.
Okay, so I was. Yeah.
so, would sharing that information, that as one example, give us one fact about a banshee.
Well, their screams paralyze their victims with fear. They whisper
There we
and
go.
drive men mad.
How do you? Is there a way of countering the paralyzation?
If you have, say, magical protection from it, it will not affect you. As long as you are immune to fear, you are immune to their paralyzation.
Boom. There we go. Information
Another way of
that
just staying far
some
away
of us
from-
might not have had. I only see a positive for this, not only for ourselves but for our families,
Well,
and
for the whole
because I
country.
know he'd love it and his family would love it. I propose, Cedric, I do need to talk to you about this properly, and we need to make plans, and we can decide this. But we have a room that each of us has one key that is shared only with the leaders.
Basically,
allows
Voldir
us-
wants to make the Illuminati.
That allows us access. What is that, by the way? I like Illumi.
I
think
know,
it's
he's a grace, just
the
ignore him.
light Of, like, maybe
I was gonna. It's like it's like illuminate, which is like
Yeah.
light. So
Yeah, yeah.
But also, when
Yo,
you tell
Illuminate
someone
the-
Grace,
information,
does
you illuminate someone. So
does that
maybe
mean
Illuminate.
that you actually follow? You know, the. Because all I'm saying, Ravine of Light, basically where the whole religion stems from, and you're saying Illuminati. So is this just like a sub branch?
Sure.
You know, like a foreign branch of the.
We're
you know.
illuminating the masses.
I stopped listening for like a second. What the hell have I missed?
we are the
Okay,
Illuminati
cool.
now.
So yeah, like we all have a key. We store the information,
Chaos.
and it's
Yeah.
shared in the Rin estate as the keepers of information
Sure.
and secrets.
We need to make sure the building is at least towards the outskirts of the Rin estate, because that means you'll
Well,
never.
I'm fairly sure that Cedric will have certain means that he can accomplish that with. Doesn't have to be in the Rin estate, but
Five monkey.
I thought being in the capital would be the most sensical. If we want geographically sensical, then to be honest, the Honham estate is probably the best one. Unfortunately, I don't know who the Honham leader is,
Neither
because
do
I think most of them are dead.
The plan for one of them is to stand in. Okay.
I think most of them are
Um,
dead, so I'm sort of waiting to find that out and hopefully
No,
rope
they're
that
MIA.
Why
that
am I here this
person
druid?
in whenever we actually, find out who they are in this given situation.
Working home.
So yeah, everyone in favor? Is this? Do we all understand? Like, you bring your information, you write it down. If you have bad handwriting, you I don't know,
Druid would
learn how
have
to write better.
You get a scribe.
That would work too.
Dude, my mother
So-
beat the
One of the
letters
red
into me,
servants will
so...
scribe it for you.
Except one caveat though is that there are only 6 keys.
You could leave the 7th
Use
with the
them.
High Priestess. Just in case.
That's actually reasonable. I maybe make 8 keys and give it to the king. So he was involved.
Is
He's
the
still
king
the king.
really?
Segra's
I don't-
not happy with the king.
I don't particularly. I mean, yeah,
Does
The
king
Yeah.
really need another
monarchy?
key?
Are you serious? Oh.
Hasn't been exactly making the decisions around here for a while, to be fair.
which I love, by the way. I love the fact that, like, yeah, it's great. Anyway, as like what 8th in line to the throne. Ugh. it's
Hey, you
beautiful.
never know. You either come first in a matter of a day.
I'd be dead before you rise to the throne. It's
The way
almost
you're
guaranteed at this
smoking those
point.
cigarettes, cigars, you might have weeks. Like,
I'm
they're
gonna
really bad for your
I'm gonna
lungs.
blow. I'm gonna blow.
Cigarettes are bad.
Because all I'm saying is, like, I had a
Listen
gonna-
to me, Ruben. Valdeo
had-
does not know that cigarettes are bad.
I'm staying away from them personally,
I'm gonna
Cedric,
I'm gonna
because
blow
had
smoke
a friend,
directly in his fucking
he was
face.
like heavy smoke.
just a massive cloud.
Rick stays away from smoke because he thinks it's just not right. Just thinks like, what's the
Oh.
point? It makes you distracted. It makes
You
you.
stink.
That is gross. He died. He was also really bad at running up hills.
Is that how you measure a man? How well can you run up a hill?
Kalmik, I live in the mountains, in essence.
Don't blame him.
Mountains and valleys. We sort of, there are in essence,
Mountain man.
there is one entrance to the east side of our kingdom, and that is the valley next to us, next to the Gunnaran estate. So, if we are declared war on, we are the first in, and we have to defend that valley. So, running up it is training
You know, you've just blown
every
my
day.
mind. I totally forgot. There's definitely gonna be other fucking countries.
Yeah, although I
That's true.
found something interesting is that the demons don't affect other countries.
They're racist. Racist.
I'm
Cancel them
pretty
right
sure
now.
like 99% of this continent is the same ethnicity.
Yeah. There is one forest that houses most of the elves, and that is kind of it.
And then the other elves are just in, like castle.
Yeah, well, that's kind of how
What are you gonna say?
technological
That's
advancement
how
goes.
it's
And
worked, yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Anyway, you really have a thing for elves, Rivik. It's really weird.
When have I ever had what?
Like, I ain't exactly like for slavery.
I'm going to walk
I'm
quicker
also not
to
opposed to
Helahana.
it.
I am going to walk as fast as I can to Helahana.
But you have a really weird, like, It's almost
Fuck
over the
this
top.
shit, I'm out.
You know, like
Like what? Explain.
you're. How do I?
She may be a
I'm gonna
godless
consider-
heathen, but at
how do I
least she's
put
not
this?
racist.
I'm gonna start schmooving as well, just in these fuckers are arguing.
Okay, you've.
Head hurts.
Okay.
Brain not great right now.
Do you have a thing for elves?
That's all I'm asking.
What do you mean by a
It's alright if
thing?
you do.
Rainbow Hurdy.
I don't
Okay.
appeal to slavery, but I don't have a thing for always.
Mm-hmm.
What, do you have a thing for killing mothers?
Fuck.
I think that's the first in-law one. That's the
Excuse me.
first in-law one.
Okay, I am.
He's
got
about to be
quiet.
fucking decked. He's
I got
about to
you
be
quiet.
decked.
Neve, has it been over?
Say it.
Has it been
I
over
stopped.
7 hours?
I'm
Please.
not letting you do it.
I was gonna say, I stopped listening for 5 seconds. Where did that go?
Question: is it just
Has it
me,
been
or
over
does
se-
every time the bell ring from the fucking music, I just go back to Monster Hunt and be like, oh yeah, I can start a quest right now.
Neve, has it been over 7 hours?
I'm also doing that. It has been over 7 hours. By now.
Oh,
Good.
Say goodbye.
I'm going to,
If he approaches him with
in
just
one
fucking going-
stroke, bring out my battle axe and strike it into his chest.
No.
Oh, okay.
Make the attack.
Don't forget that you're also in the middle of town.
I thought we were on the street now.
Yeah, I thought we were heading out of town.
I thought we
Well,
were on the
Pretty
road.
sure that's a miss. Depends, do you have a +8?
No.
Don't have a +8, but I do have inspiration. That is an 18.
Been sandbagging our inspiration for this exact moment, boyo.
Oh, Hugh Kalmick's dead.
Even if
wouldn't have
you-
done
Continue. Neve.
Do I hit?
Yeah, you hit, I did so.
I don't know. do you?
Okay, sorry, I didn't.
Only by one,
sorry.
though. I've got 17 AC.
I'm gonna. This would be two-handed.
I assume what you were saying, Neve, is that even if we're not like
Oh
in,
my
in
God,
the
could you-
city, people are seeing us do
Slightly
this.
grazed my chest.
Yeah,
Oh.
That's
Can't
4
get
points of
mine together.
damage.
it's still populated.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's still a
I'm guessing
populated
that's
road.
Populated around
turn.
here.
Actually,
Yeah.
Especially since
Probably
everyone's
more
going
than
out
that,
now,
so do
right?
you.
Because it's like, it's going from early morning to full moon.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn,
Yeah.
then, Valdu?
It's
uh,
getting towards midday.
and another 3 as well.
Stop murdering each other.
And I'm gonna turn away and just walk off.
He's in it just to win it. Don't trust him for a minute. Ooh. It's like a cheap thriller. He's just a
I'm gonna kill
mama
rock and
killer.
Go into his head. While also then keep my distance.
Sorry. Sorry, what was that?
I'm throwing a rock at the back of his head.
Make the
Stone.
attack roll.
Hmm?
Make
What
the
would
attack
this
roll?
be? Would it use his dex?
It's simple weapons.
Yeah?
It's
Oh,
simple
it's a
weapons.
strength.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
the rules
well.
are simple.
No, because it's technically an improvised weapon.
Yeah, it's an improvised.
Yeah.
Yeah, improvised. Sorry. Not simple.
It
could
would be a
also be a
simple
simple
weapon.
But it's also improvised.
But yeah, make the attack. Throw it at him. Go on. Do
Yep,
the
let's do
roll.
it. I'm pretty sure. Depends, is it my dex or what
would
is
be
it? Like?
modifier?
Well, if it's
It-
I'm
dex,
pretty sure since it's a
7?
thrown weapon, it's dex plus.
No, because you throw hand axes with strength.
But you throw darts with dex.
Yeah, because they are dexterous weapons. They're finesse
The
weapons.
rock is
The
pretty.
only reason you use dex is because it's finesse, or because it's a bow.
What type of rock are you throwing?
It's like a pebble, like that kind of size. Not like a big rock.
Well, that's definitely not going to be strength.
That's fair.
So use your dex.
It's 23
He
then.
hits you with a battle axe and you throw a pebble.
I mean, you only just grazed me. I'm not going to shoot my bow in this heavy crowded area, so. I know I'm accurate, but I don't
Yes,
want
fucking
to
explode. Everyone go blind. Get cold.
I'm gonna throw the one
throw
away.
the pebble in, or
Yep.
do the damage. What would you
Actually,
roll the
reroll
damage for a
using
pebble?
silvery barbs.
Bro, it's a fucking pebble.
You've turned your back on him.
Yeah, can you? You have to see me do it. Don't you?
Yeah,
Do
you
I?
have to.
Oh yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
check that. That's a
Never
good
mind.
point. Yeah, where you see within 60 feet. Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah. So
That's
I
fine.
still hit. 1d4.
Roll a d4. Yeah,
3.
one-
Pretty much.
it's a dagger's stats.
I pretty much done. There you go. 3.
Yeah, but it's
Three
bludgeoning
Yeah.
damage instead.
Do I get
so-
sneak attack?
No, fuck off. You've just thrown a
No.
pebble.
Anyway, yeah. And then I will just keep with this.
Yeah, so Rivik, you just had a battle axe thrown at you. Well, I say thrown at you. Swung at you.
Barely
And
clean for this one.
In response, you throw a pebble.
Because I'm not an idiot, I'm not gonna shoot the bow in a crowded area, am I?
Tink.
You might.
What are you afraid of hitting other people?
Yes.
What are you inaccurate as fuck?
Yes.
Yes.
You know what? Just quick back.
That's true.
Okay, yeah, I would have missed
yeah.
and killed someone.
After that, lovely display of camaraderie. We will
Gangs back
continue down the
together.
path.
Follow the yellow brick road.
It's only taking you what, like 10 episodes to try and kill each other? It's fine.
No, we've had the Rin with us since episode 3? 2? While.
I mean, that's true.
I mean, I've only tried to
but
kill Valdir so
how many-
far.
How many times have you actually stabbed each other in the back, though? That's what I'm asking. The answer isn't that much,
Not yet.
surprisingly.
We only stab each other in
Yeah,
the
not
front.
yet.
Actually, Rivik will quickly catch
Like
up to
good friends.
Valdir, and he will just apologise, saying he's just on the
You
best
can't do that after
mindset.
throwing a pebble.
It's only a pebble. But he will just, quickly apologise, saying, sorry, just on the best of...
Valdir doesn't say a word and
Just
just
try
keeps
to
walking.
give you only very minor brain damage. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I only wanted to hit you mentally. My bad. The issue is, I think.
To be fair, Rivik definitely went a bit too far, because what he was talking about, like, his actual, that he actually does care for elves, not in that way, but, like, he does care for elves, as in, like, he doesn't believe
Dude, are
in
you
that.
into elves? You killed your mom. Alright. Bit of a step
Yeah.
up.
The only thing I can think of, like...
Like, he was just trying to have bro talk with you, dude. Talk to you about ladies.
Yeah, but he's also not exactly happy with Valdir, like, especially with recent events. He's been quite pissed off with Valdir recently, so...
Good job.
Oh, I didn't see that you had done that, Ruben, sorry. Oh, yeah, fair enough. That would have been really funny, though.
Ruben, tell us, Ruben.
But as you near the lake, you hear a lot of screaming and shouts of demon.
I'm full sprinting towards wherever the shouts are.
Hey Neve, can I make an?
It's a bunch of children pointing directly at you.
Can I hear anything about maybe horns? Big.
Oh, I mean,
Pink
I'm fairly sure I
horns.
know what it is as well, but
I just want to
I'm
know
just
if I
gonna-
heard those things being stated.
yeah, like
It will determine my pace.
Things being stated. No, you have not heard those things being stated.
Alright, I will.
But there is a bunch of panic happening.
I will quicken my pace then to match Valdir's. And probably exceed Valdir's, considering Valdir's armor.
I'm still 30 feet, you boy.
I
I've
know,
been walking
but
in this armor for a long ass time.
You're just not gonna catch me. 'Cause I've walked up.
Okay, I started before you, but that's cool. Okay.
No, I said I walked ahead earlier on. So I'd have gained some distance by
Oh,
then.
I'd have been power walking, my friend. Yeah.
Dude, I power walked before you power walked.
Well,
My ass is in better shape.
That's
Not true at all.
Kalvik definitely would have made it there a bit sooner than
Yeah.
Valdir, because she started walking ahead at the mention of elves.
Yeah.
Because she's racist
Again,
too, right?
fuck this shit, I'm out.
No, I don't want to be objectified as a race.
Well, guess what?
Even though that's literally what my race is currently right now. Sedge.
Yeah, you are an
Yeah.
object. I mean, what?
I mean, yeah, but
You're a
Anyway,
mother
said
tell
it.
her that.
I mean, yeah.
Okay,
but...
this one's fair, and you're a mother killer. Alright, that one's fair.
Okay, I'm gonna slam.
I didn't say that,
my
Caden's
axe
saying that.
No.
into Caden's chest.
Good luck,
Uh,
bitch. I crave death, what now?
Glad.
I have an axe.
You'd be
No,
giving
Make
I
him
the
haven't.
exactly
roll,
what he
bitch!
wants.
Make the
You're
roll,
giving me
pussy!
exactly what I
Make
always.
the roll! Roll right now, bitch!
Pussy-o.
You pussy boy!
Anyway,
Make the roll!
back in D&D land, yeah, there are screams of demon. You don't hear anything about horns.
Okay.
You do hear something about blood,
Oh.
and you do hear something about a snake.
Sastilla?
Just moving on up over there.
Yeah, moving.
Damn, if that sneaky snake motherfucker's back, then we got more to worry about.
He's a slow little snake ass snack.
Oh boy.
It's just like a normal
No.
snake. It's just a normal fucking snake. No, I know what it is. It's a snake with. I mean,
It's eggs with
become a
legs.
snake.
Eggs with legs?
It's eggs with legs.
What the fuck is an eggs with legs?
I don't know, but I put him in a cage.
Interesting.
So when do I see Amina or potentially a snake with bubbles of water around it and panicking civilians?
You don't see any panicking civilians because they've all run away. But in
Okay,
the
that
lake,
works too.
you do see a lot of blood.
That's one, right?
It's not wine. Okay.
Damn, Amina did this.
Can you
to
swim?
herself?
I can, yes.
Okay. I'm going to swim towards the blood. See if you can find
Your armor?
probably yes.
Wait, I said I could swim.
Stop
know.
sinking.
I know.
Yeah, you're gonna sling, bitch.
I'm gonna swim very hard. It
It certainly will
roll
be
me
very hard,
a-
I suppose.
Roll me a strength check. I'm
Okey
going to
dokey.
tell you this now.
That's not great.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you this now. I would only let you stay on top of the water if you rolled a 17 or higher.
Okay, well, I'm gonna crawl my way back out of the water then. Okay. You go in. You go get it.
It? I've insulted.
Oh. Wait, it might not be you. Wait. Oh, hello? What?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
What the fuck is that?
Oh,
Oh.
what the fuck?
Neve, it's him! It's him!
You're
He's
the
returned!
last person I expected to send that.
Neve! It's him!
Oh,
He has arisen
why?
once more to bless us!
What am I looking at right now?
It's eggs with legs.
Egg on legs.
By the way, quick thing. I will have to go and grab some dog food. Okay.
It's eggs with
Damn,
legs.
bro, are you that hungry?
Yeah, I'm gonna snack some dog food right now. Going some lunch on.
But yes. What was being done? Sorry.
We're all going to Helena.
You stopped sinking.
I've stopped sinking and
And
caught
you've
my way
sent-
out and gone. Okay, Kalmik, dive in, find where the.
Wait,
Find
so...
out what it is. Don't die.
Wait, so you've dived in, gone, come back out, and are just dripping constantly, and I go, you told me to go in?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Alright. Kalmik will take
takes-
off her
it
cloak, and...
literally takes me 10 minutes to get out of this, if not more. So.
I'm going to turn Sinor into, like...
A paddle?
Yeah, sorta. Like a little floaty I can put in front of me with enough, like,
Oh my
surface area.
What, with its weight?
Look,
Can it do that?
they only weigh that much when I let go. So if I don't let go, we're good.
DM, can that work?
If I drop Sinor, I'm never seeing Sinor again.
And potentially killing someone in the process.
Discord's being
Killing
about to
every
again.
fish ever.
Yeah, it's just making you quiet right now. Oh, there she goes.
Wasn't about this time. Hello, Neve. Welcome back.
Mm.
Thank you.
You like sounded like really far away.
I don't know why.
We've come back.
Yeah. Don't know.
Neve, I'm using Sinor as a pedal.
I did hear. I can hear you guys fine. I don't understand why I have to do that. You can do that, as dumb as it is.
Boy,
Oh, you're the best!
why would you allow that?
Because it's funny.
Why would you do this to yourself?
She is Yulia. She does have inherent favoritism.
I am also Yulia, but that's fine.
But yes, I will go
Disgraceful.
out into the lake and investigate the blood.
Blood?
Yeah, the blood. I think there was blood in the lake, right?
There was blood in the lake.
Oh.
Good memory. Well done.
Oh
Proud of you.
no, Kring.
I'm sorry, Cad, but I'm changing the music.
Change the music to whatever you need the music to be. It is music that is music. As long
Whoa.
as it doesn't get me
You're like
copyrighted and killed,
Basically a
I'm fine.
prophet, man. That's like.
It
nuts.
might be.
Okay.
Oh. Why is it playing this one? This is not the theme that I've got.
I'm going to turn it down really far.
You should, because this isn't even the right theme.
And now it won't stop.
Yippee!
Oh, there we go.
Well, I'm sorry, Cad. Why is that not...
I'm sorry, Cad,
Oh,
but
well, I'll
get
listen to
copyright
it.
striked.
I'm sorry, Cad, but we're not uploading this today. I mean,
mean,
I've got
won't it just
suspense music if you
pause the,
need
like-
suspense music.
Wouldn't it
It's
just
not
mute?
suspense music, it's chill music.
Oh, but there's blood.
I know.
Yeah, better blood never hurt anyone.
That's kind
Big
of the point.
chillin'.
I think blood necessitates hurt.
Ah,
No.
Well,
Someone just had a
Go
wicked
ahead.
nosebleed.
Those hurt.
I just want to have this music.
You can have the music, Neve. I never said you could not have the music. A babbidi boopy.
Well,
Bobbidi-biggity-bobbidi-boopidi.
deal with the blood.
What do you mean?
Still
I'm
playing
looking.
the
What do
wrong
I
theme.
see? I'm paddling towards the blood. What do you mean deal with it? Just slurp it up?
I don't know.
You want to slip it up?
No, I don't. But I she said deal
What
with the blood.
What are you doing other than looking at it? It's blood. What do you
Well,
want me to
can
tell
I? Can
you?
There's blood there. Like, is there anything else around?
No, there's blood dripping, floating from the bottom. You do not see the bottom of the lake. It is, well, bloody.
Bloody and I would assume deep.
Relatively.
Spells. I don't have any
Freeze
good
the lake.
spells. I'm mainly a fire person. I've been put in a paddling pool.
Uh-huh.
Does magical fire work underwater, Neve?
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking for Neve's campaign because I might.
I know, but in general D&D terms.
Yes, but its effects are halved.
But would light still emit?
It would still light.
He's blinded by the light.
Okay. Firebolt.
Does it do the sound effect too?
Does do the sound effect.
Whoa.
If you wanted
Is
to
that
do the
Gog?
sound effect.
That's Gog. There's Gog. Here's also Gog.
I have no idea if this will actually play now.
Gog.
But yes, you shoot the ball of fire into the water, and well, you see it quickly get put out, but you see about 15 feet into the water.
I don't know how deep this lake is, do I?
How's it going?
I might have to dive down to see what it is. It's coming from the bottom of the lake. Bottom
I
of
thought
the
that was-
lake! I will have to dive!
Yeah, no, I could hear you. I was just confused why you haven't, like, done anything.
as I grab Sign Ore, I clutch her straight to my chest and just slowly sink, staring at Valdi.
Yeah, give a little wave.
Bye bye, have a good time.
And then once I've gone below the
Ash
surface, I
plays
will
taps
swim.
with his lips.
I'll change Sign Ore into... I guess I'll keep her as a pedal. And use her to assist my swimming. And yeah, get down there.
Hang on. You're using Sino to swim down as a paddle?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
brilliant.
What part you
I
stuck
know.
on then, Eve? which
My,
bit didn't you
sometimes my genius is almost
The
right.
swimming down bit.
You said it was coming from down. It came from a land down
Yeah.
under.
Yeah, but you
But
can't
the
use a
paddle-
paddle.
Amina's under the water!
You can't use a paddle. to
Paddle.
swim down.
You
Just
mean
look at
fin.
make an anchor, you pillock.
You mean a fin?
That's basically
Not
a
a fin,
paddle.
a flipper.
I am a flip you.
If you wanna.
Oh my
No.
god.
Oh.
Look, I will. Fine, I will. What do you want me to do? If I change Sino
The
into a
way
fucking anchor, I'll
What
go
it
down.
should...
I will plummet. I will die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
That in the
It'll
swimming,
get you
fuck
down.
it.
It'll
I
get you
switch
down,
Sign
man.
Ore into a big heavy anchor
Yes.
Good.
and fall
Drown.
down.
Sink.
Yes.
Good.
So
Turn
how
it into
fast
a
am I
monkey.
going, Neve? Considering my usual speed will be 15 feet. How fast would anchor
we're
Sign Ore?
going...
Too fast.
You
You
fast
are
as
going
fuck,
to
boy.
be going 40 feet.
Fucking hell!
Here we go, boys.
My friend, you've hit the bottom and you've gone through.
So
No,
you
no,
guys don't
the-
see anything
the-
except a few bubbles appearing at the surface of the water.
The
Kalmik will scream
the lake
underwater.
is... okay.
Yep. Good. Good.
You know that, well, you know at least see the lake is 60 foot deep,
Oh, that's
Oh.
good.
and you see the bottom, and you
Oh,
see
yeah.
a little you see a little light at the bottom.
What do you mean a light? Like, what color?
It,
Is it pretty light?
let's go with
Is it
I don't know.
ominous?
Is it pretty like Telehana?
Yes, it is pretty light.
Ooh,
What color?
pretty.
What is it, Hannah? The color is doused light.
Like a soft green.
Oh, nice.
Why is the light bleeding?
Well, as the light slowly dims, you see Telehana there,
Hang
hugging
on.
a snake.
Hannah's like holding the snake, just like, oh yeah, and then just clunk next to it on the
And the screaming.
Telehana looks over at Calmic.
Telehana,
You can't swim. What are you doing?
Kalmic will point up, just trying to gesture that up, blood everywhere.
Bloody.
I lift up the two pieces of the giant snake. You mean from this? Yeah.
Telehana, you do know that humans do not breathe underwater.
You see
swim over
Kalmic's
to
face getting
Kalmic.
progressively more red.
Elves, on the other hand,
I swim over to
you
Calmic.
think they do.
Turn Sinal back to normal, and I will drag you to the surface.
I will, as you attempt to drag me, I will switch Sinor from being an anchor to just being like a small cube.
What? Hold on. Where's my thing?
Then just holding my hand.
I have a
don't let
swimming
go of
speed
that. Dude.
I'm gripping it tightly.
I have a swimming speed of 30 feet.
You'll get
How
there
quick-
in... Well, if you dash, you will get there immediately.
Alright, I will
by that I
dash
mean 6
while
seconds,
dragging Calmic out of his...
Kalmic, you appear to be quite wet. What happened down there?
And bloody.
I'm so tempted to throw Sinor at you, but I will cause a mass calamity.
I gently push Calmic to the
so
shore.
funny.
Water, no like. Why was there a dying snake down there, Helahana?
Because it tried to attack me, so I dragged it into the water. It can't breathe down there. I can.
Sound logic.
That checks out, to be fair.
You're Lysander now?
I gotta be honest, I did just default back to Lysander a little bit, yes. So you know, it kind of just happened.
Ah, fucking hell,
wrong
it's a
campaign,
freak
though.
stabs.
Damn, Valdir, why are you blue?
I'm
should be the
blue,
one who's
that would
blue
be that
right
would
now.
die.
Did Disco do you a kill again?
We
Discord got killed.
yes, we're at the lake.
Lake.
You're allowed to talk. You are here. No, you're not. No.
Can I swim down and get the snake?
Yes.
Do you want to
You can go get the snake.
Woo! I'll be back. I dive back down.
Snack boy.
So
Wait, is she swimming in the light
yeah, well,
river?
she is kind of, you know, a water
The
drink.
light
Sort of
river.
like,
Light river.
I don't know,
What? The lake.
In the lake.
the lake. Yeah, that's what I meant.
What are you on about the light river?
Are you
That's
talking
what I
about the
meant, the lake.
ravine of light?
Yeah.
Yes,
You
you
mean
know
the
A
that
ravine
giant
is...
hole in the ground.
Oh, sorry, I
giant
didn't
That's
Really
just
really read
straight
the
up
name.
hole, bro.
So I didn't really read the name. I just looked at it.
We throw people in there, it's fun.
No, nobody goes in there.
Yulia goes in there, I believe, right?
She's been in there once.
Ah,
So she does go in there. Very rarely.
very occasionally.
No, she went in there when she became head priestess, and she never went back in.
Oh, cool. So that's how you do it.
Wait, so you're telling me... Wait, Rivik, not Rivik. Cedric, you're telling me if I go down that hole, I become a high priestess?
Yes.
Definitely.
This is what I'm telling you.
Before or after
I'll
you
give you a
die?
little. I'll give you a little help. Pushes downhill.
Nudge.
Would be interesting to take the weapons down there.
What the fuck are you
You'd
talking about?
Stand still.
You know, I realized. Sorry, that's I can't get out of it. It's stuck. Help me.
Lysander,
It-
you are no longer.
Say something Valdir would say.
It would be interesting taking the weapons down there. To be fair, not that I'm suggesting we do it. Just to clarify, I mean, unless we were allowed to, you know, like actually allowed. Just light, and then the weapons apparently came
Is the
from the
fact that
light.
you've got the youngest
So-
one making you feel a bit thing?
A bit what?
A bit thing.
Thing?
A bit worse for wear.
Are we
I don't
ignoring the fact Helahani is
understand what
just
you mean
killing
by
a
that.
snake right now and bringing it back up?
I thought you said it was in two halves.
Why does she want? Is she going to kill like some pagan?
Oh no! Don't do this.
Wait. Oh no. Maybe.
So,
Neve, do I know of
Yeah.
any pagan rituals that involve snakes?
oh my goodness. Do you know of any pagan rituals?
Wow, that's why I'm asking.
Do pagan rituals even exist in this universe?
You're the pagan.
Sure, why not?
Bro, I'm so pagan.
I'm the
But-
pagan
'cause
right
that's
now.
just funny. Paganism exists. I don't know how much you know of it, but no, you don't know any that requires snake.
Usually pagans does not require like any form of blood ritual or sacrifice ritual.
I'm just wondering if you do, and if I know about that, I might want to stop you.
Now, could everybody refresh their roll 20? Need
Yeah.
to make sure everybody's here.
Refreshing the roll 20. Loading.
Refresh. I have to
13,
resize.
12, 11. It got to
Wow,
11 and
just-
decided that was enough.
Sorry. There we go. Same. I was like, wow, yours actually
Comic is
goes
still
the whole
loading.
way.
Alright, Neve, what do we...
Okay.
Where are we going?
So you don't know anything that needs a dead snake.
Okay.
And speaking of the dead snake, it is flung out of the water.
Whoa.
One of the pieces hits Ruvik, and the other hits Cedric.
She touched me too.
How big is the snake? Just for the sake of like the image that we have, because obviously it's not just like two
Both
halves of
parts,
snake.
both halves are 5 feet long.
Okay. Okay. How wide? Circumference-wise.
Okay, could you say that in Welsh, please?
Circumference is the circle of a circle. Like that
What
outer
the fuck?
like how else
What do
to
you-
describe that? It's
Oh my
all the way
God.
around.
That is the worst.
I think
You're
you
asking
want
for
to
the
know how
diameter
far
as
around-
well. That's
Uh-huh.
the best part. You
Oh,
want
is
to
it
know the
diameter, you
diameter.
said? Yeah, no, the diameter, which is all
I can
point
do
to point,
diameter because that's
left
the
to
same
right.
thing.
I was gonna say roundness.
Would you like to know
Yes,
the
okay.
radius?
I was actually thinking of the diameter when I said circumference.
You better work out the area.
I mean, if you want to give me the area.
snake.
It is like a good 3 foot wide.
Oh,
He holds the snake.
this is a
The
chonker.
math books warned us about you.
Yo, you poked it once and that massive chonker died.
No, it was cut in half.
I also drowned.
Comic almost round.
So
I thought
Helena?
you- it was-
Hi.
I'm back to Lysander. Helena,
Who are you? I don't know
I'm
Lysander.
trying to be Valdir. For
No,
some
all you
reason, it's
guys
very
see is
difficult
just like just the top of my head, like horns and eyeballs just staring at you from the water.
right now. Very interesting, very weird. What happened here?
Well, I was sitting waiting for you guys to come back, and that thing just came out of the freaking grass behind me.
Hmm.
Tried to coil around me, so I dragged it into the water.
Neve.
Mm.
Is that it's just a big snake. It's not a
Giant-
naga, is it?
No,
I
giant
can't-
snakes do exist.
Like, oh wait,
It
no.
it
Oh, I am
looks
okay.
it looks like a snake. When you open its mouth, it has the two fangs that snakes have.
Okay.
It's very
It is
snake-like.
just a giant snake.
Okay.
It's not a humanoid snake.
Okay.
Just
Good.
a
Right.
big snake.
Yeah. Just checking that it
I
wasn't like
think
a
we noticed the
sub-breed or
manly torso.
Well, I didn't know if there was like a half breed, not like a just a
The
normal
naga
pleb
is the
naga.
half-breed.
No, I mean a pleb naga, like just
Pleb?
like
A plebeian.
Pleb.
just a big snake in essence.
Just
Just an
just keep digging the
basilisk.
whole room and it's fine.
A pleb.
Do you mean a basilisk? Because those are at
No, because
least like
basilisks are like lizardy.
Oh no, I'd be dead.
No.
I
No.
assume I'd be
Are
dead.
they? Oh, no.
basilisks are giant snakes.
I just
Okay, I'm
Fucking
really. I mean,
massive snake.
yeah,
This is more like on anaconda level, I guess.
yeah.
This man just thinks a big snake is a demon.
No,
That's what he did.
I mean
That's what he
bears are still a
assumed.
threat. I'm assuming. No, giant snakes. would be.
Bears are still
Well, bears are still a threat,
bears
but
Either
are
way-
still a threat.
he thought
Um,
he was a fucking naga. He thought he was a plebeian.
How did you like? Do you even have any weapons? How did
I
you like?
make a face at you, and a thorn whip appears around my wrist. Yes, I have
Oh,
a
so
weapon.
you just like
You cut the shit in
how
half
did you
with a
cut
whip.
that in? Yeah, like
Thorns. Tearing it apart.
Thorn
you
whip.
are.
Makes sense.
It's a thought.
You are.
What's it?
Frankly, to be kind of,
Underwater, you cut that in half with a whip.
Yes.
I mean, if you wrap it around, I guess you like could talk. You're terrifying.
Confusion ensues.
I mean, look, we were
Like,
literally talking to a thing that we thought were legends. So, are you really
Rubik,
surprised?
you've got
You
snake
won't.
guts in your head.
That is actually possibly true.
I'm wearing a
This is-
hood to be on top of my hood. So,
It doesn't matter. You've still got snake
And your
guts in your head.
shoulders. And everything.
I'm glad I was
I mean, to
sitting
be fair,
down.
you guys left me here by myself and took forever to come back.
we were with that long.
It's been like 5 hours.
In fairness, I didn't know you were here.
No,
I
literally
he
told
hasn't
you.
even fire around to me and
because
Kalmik.
he didn't know I was here.
I literally told him.
He hasn't me fire out to me and Kalmik though. We like went to the priest.
Baldi's
went straight
currently
back.
talking out of his ass, but
I came to your place. You shot me with arrows.
that was the
then I
second
said-
time you
I
arrived.
let- Yes, this is the time that I am talking about. I said I'm going to the king, and after that, Hella Hunter is at the lake, and we're going there.
Oh, by the way,
In
Valkyrie,
fairness, the
Priestess
headache
Julia
ensued
talked
before
to
that,
you,
so I was.
apparently.
Was that me? Sorry, Kalmik.
Yes, High Priestess Yulia talked with you. Did you tell her everything that happened during the battle?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, good.
Judging what I was told, yes. And
Oh, you also told? That's good.
no, she called for me. I was essentially there to verify, and she's not exactly happy with him currently,
But why not?
to say the
What did he
least.
tell her?
I understand the weapon losing business, but
Oh,
I'll put it this way: it's better if you don't know.
Let's just like not.
It's honestly better if you
like
don't know.
let's just forget about it, and move on, and nobody needs to stay stuck on the past. The past is
Ask
the past.
Yulia, see if she'll tell you.
I shut up. I always look to the future, and that's where I'm heading. Like driving forwards. Let's. Anyway,
like people
so,
are your faith. You fucking pansy.
that's just. What are we doing Oh, I keep going back to
Our
the
next
thunder.
character's gonna
What
be
are we?
Scottish.
What are we actually doing anymore? I
Maybe for our next call, aren't we?
Well, I'm gonna
I
walk
won't,
up
I
to.
won't lie. I was theoretically walking to the lake for
Your
peace
own
and
personal
quiet, I
business?
suppose.
Ah, yes.
Judging
With the
that,
rest of
like,
us.
I'm going
Even
to
though I
have.
told you that Elahana would be here and that I was going to the lake after
You
trying to
actually
visit the
didn't
king.
tell me this business, but
I
it's okay.
literally told you this.
I walk up to Kalmik and create a flame for her to warm herself. I'm sorry you had to come in after me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just gonna sit there in my dripping wet armor, fuming.
Then take it off.
It takes half an hour.
Why would you take my jacket off or whatever it's called, my robe?
Your robe? You're just in a dressing
Yeah,
gown.
a cloak, sorry. I'll take my cloak off.
Stop taking off my armor. Just it takes hours. Don't do it on.
Really angrily
I'm pretty sure
takes
that
off
you're
armor.
like the only one who wears armor. Like...
I wear armor. Comic actually
Either way,
wears armor.
right.
Yeah, but not like
Okay,
that.
so
Comic wears breastplate.
I know we spoke about the information gathering and condensing. We can sort out that logistics. Or Cedric, are you okay sorting out like how that's gonna work?
Not currently, but I will be.
It's a future, plan. I feel, yeah. Anyway, beside the point. Another thing. I mentioned this to Ash and to Cedric, although he was not exactly with us. Okay, this is gonna sound really harsh and, potentially like a little bit harsh, I guess. Civilians don't know what they're doing. Like, what happened at Grenflow? And this isn't any offense to the organization of your mother, Rivik, but that was a disgrace. What occurred? The mass panic that was ensued because of demon attacks that had been happening for tens of years. We need to what's the word? Equip the civilians for any eventuality. Whether that's kingdom-wise or whether that is clan-wise. And we, in control of our own estates, start to implement evacuation plans of some description. But I hope you will all agree, but we need something.
What do you propose?
I don't know. For one, I'm going to stare straight at Kalmik. I think that people need to be trained. Preferably magically trained. Because weapons are ineffective against demons. Magic is slightly more effective. And if every civilian has access to even minor levels of magic, that can be an effective tool to help facilitate their own escape. Could it also cause a lot more chaos? Yes, that's beside the point, because, you know, people are often selfish, and that means that we have to have, you know, methods in place that will correctly police the various incidents that might occur with each, you know, different. I mean, if criminals end up getting like high-level spells, then we'll have to, you know, train the guards a bit more to deal with that effectively, and then train the guards to also have like increased levels of magical ability. Is this making sense? Am I speaking English here? What's English? Am I speaking common here? Am I making sense here? Am I?
Somewhat.
I understand what you are trying to put forward.
Am I speaking Lanosian here? And it's Lanos, but it's like
Yeah.
I made up a language.
Yeah, because they just speak English.
Damn it. What is English?
Come
For
on.
500 points, what is in England?
A bunch of twats.
No.
What is Stonehenge?
England is
So-
actually somewhat
300
capital.
points on the board. What is English?
Stonehenge isn't it like a fucking sundial?
No.
Yeah, but it's
My
also
man does
still
not
chemical.
know how to play this game at all. Who is this guy?
It's also not a sundial.
I swear it's a sundial.
No.
It's not a sundial.
I'm not sure I remember what it was, but
It was a, I think it was like some sort of execution grounds for
Whoa,
druids.
hello. Sorry, when was that set? 4 minutes?
I thought it was like a calendar.
I don't know. I
It was
remember
important to
hearing
druids back in the day. That's all we know.
It was cool.
And we abide by the rule of cool.
And some of the earliest religious architecture ever built.
Oh, it was a burial site.
Ah,
Mm.
that's it.
What? Something recently someone said it was maybe it was some other type of like ancient thing, which must have just been.
It might have also been a sundial, just because funny.
There's no way it was a sundial.
It wasn't.
Sundials have a singular point.
Put a person in the middle of that.
Yeah. Anyway, this is stupid.
So
Anyhow.
yeah, that's kind of a plan. I did attempt to go to the king with this, but he sort of didn't allow
You
it to.
failed miserably.
He did.
Well, we
Okay,
failed
mister,
miserably.
I've got a migraine. Ooh, my head hurts. The king didn't allow us in, so we sort of didn't get to put that to the whatever the hell he uses anymore. But I feel like if each clan creates their own plan for their own places, but Wincott, we really need your teachers. I mean, to be perfectly honest, you know, if every estate has their own Oblarek, that's not how you say the name. Olbarek.
Also, I think it's also Ophelia that you're looking for.
Yes, it is. I read it wrong. Magic and martial kind of looks the same. If everyone has an Ophelia, then that would be, you know, real great. She's a great teacher. She is real. You probably don't know who that. Do you know who that
Not
is?
a clue who you're talking about.
No idea.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
I lean to Calmic. Who is this Ophelia person?
Ophelia? I don't know.
I'm sitting right next to you guys. Ophelia was my magic teacher in the Wincott estate. Yeah. I used to have lessons there. With well,
Your family doesn't teach you magic?
no, okay, I'm big. I use muscles. My father's less big, still uses muscles, also uses faith. I learned a different type of magic than he was teaching.
I do see some still too.
Magic with your fists.
No, more with. Well, I attempt to do magic with words. Just occasionally the words are pretty stupid. Yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts. I've been thinking a lot. I spent
Do you always have to use words to use magic?
days.
I thought you could just do it.
No, I think most of my spells require some sort of word.
Some
Or at least, like,
spells
you know, a
require it,
clap.
others don't.
A clap and then like finger guns. That occasionally works.
So you are just a tool. Okay.
What?
Only now
So-
realizing this?
No, I thought he was a little less Apollo, but he is literally just a tool.
Yep.
Apollo.
Apollo here.
Hey Jesse,
Go
wait.
fire.
When I learn when I learn magic missiles, I'm finger gunning that. You know, I'm just pew, pew, pew,
Neve, I
pew.
need an
Magic
artillery strike on the
missiles.
Apollo.
Yeah, I can do that. No ult incoming.
No, I'm getting fun, please.
He's still in the air. He's still on his ultimate.
There we go, boys.
Oh gosh. So yeah, yeah. We don't know when the next Team attack is going to be, but we should be prepared for it. Splitting entirely up is not good for preparation. So if Telehala wants, I'm going to stay by the lake until the next piece of info is found.
I mean, if that
And-
decreases the risk of me being eaten by more snakes.
Is that all that's on your mind right now?
No promises.
I look over the bisected snake. Does it try to eat me?
Yeah, and then you ripped it in half.
It tried
Still
to
terrifying.
eat me.
If
I
you
think
ripped
its
it in half.
lesson has been heard.
Oh, haughty.
Tried to eat me.
Lurk would literally just camp out in the forest and just have a chill time.
But that doesn't mean that
I
all of us.
love.
Are you getting scolded by your axe currently?
Not really.
Like, Neve's laugh says
The
otherwise.
distant laughing from me.
We don't all have to stay by the river. We can if we want to, but we do need someone in the capital just in case any information is gathered. I can send my
I was like,
messengers.
I'm quite happy to stay in the capital.
I thought you might be.
I've got enough shit to do here.
Yes, and I'm guessing, Karmik, that you would want to spend time in the capital as well.
I would not be opposed.
So
At least you won't have
The two
to
of
go
you-
into any more lakes.
would have both accesses to any information coming into the capital. Ash, you are free to do whatever the hell you want.
As usual.
If you wish to keep fuck.
If I wish to keep fuck, then do.
Sorry, no, I had a
It's not a
a
scam.
thought.
I promise you.
I had a thought as a cash. But
Where
it's
are
it's
you?
fine.
I'm gonna send you
It's
a
Where are you
message.
gonna be
Amelia.
fine.
going?
There's no issues. Yeah, Ash, you're allowed to do what you like.
sent
I
that to
hope
Neve.
you'll fight with us in the next demon incursion.
What
Yeah,
are you
just-
going to be doing then, Valdir?
Training. Training. And teaching.
Montage.
I'm gonna be here at the lake. If it takes longer than a week, I will head back to the Gunnaran estate because I've not been there in a while. I would be tempted to suggest at the week mark to maybe head to our various places. Cedric, are you okay?
Give it a couple of hours, I'll be fine.
Everyone else. Where's Cedric? How?
What did you say, Neve?
That's just the funniest. Just rambling, and then just, are you okay? I'm pretty sure I should be asking you that.
Are you sure? Because
Why do you ask? More specifically than
okay,
just...
I'm just gonna be open about it. Can all of us like hear our weapons speak?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Have you
Oh,
spoke
yeah, you're
to
the
your
only one.
weapon, Ash?
You're the only one who hasn't had this experience yet.
Oh.
It takes a degree of time. Sorry, Helena, this is very much not anything to do with you.
No, I just scared myself. Sorry.
And you're like,
okay.
does your weapon speak to you? And Eliana just like whatever she uses.
What am I listening to?
Picks up her spear. Yeah,
Looks
it
at her
does.
thorn whip. The trees, they speak to me. Anyway.
And they
So-
are angry.
Okay, so me and Cedric did a degree of an experiment where we tried to establish somewhat of a connection between Hauteclaire and Umbra.
You're correct, keep going.
Okay. I do believe, and I didn't mention this to you because it was terrifying, Umbra spoke to me.
Yeah.
I think, or something spoke to me, saying, this will be interesting, something along those lines. Which felt very you, so I kind of felt like it was Umbra, not like, the succubus. The
what?
Aldi, are you okay?
I don't think he is.
I assume you asked that in Elvish.
Yes.
I don't know Elvish.
No.
Valdir,
Oh,
eat
Valdir.
soup.
Oh,
Ignore me.
never
Ignore
mind.
me.
Okay. So,
Only me and Kamek know Elvish in this party.
Nope.
Ignore that.
Alejandra knows.
Yeah, no, I said apart from and you, Helena, at the end. Then you'll cut me off.
so yeah, we connected. She spoke to me. It was pretty weird. Hauteclaire just told me that you're not okay, or that Umbra isn't okay. What's up? What's going on?
What's going on with what?
Umbra.
Nothing new.
This is normal, because I'm gonna let you know right now, Horty is a little bit of a warrior for one, but sorry, Horty, it's kind of true. I know you're typing to me. I'm speaking to me right now. Like, you are a warrior, and you know it.
Just having a very heated argument, just like, yes you are, no I'm not, yes you are, no I'm not, yes you are, no I'm not. Anyhow.
I'm gonna let this slide this time, but sorry, that was to the axe, not to you, Cedric.
You have a very different relationship to your weapon than I feel like the rest of this.
Oh, we get on great. We have chats like all the time. When I was up on that hill, oh, you went there. I spent like a couple of days up on the mountain just chatting to 40. It was actually so much fun. It was great. Anyway, beside the point.
How does he feel like you giving him away?
Right. Okay. Do you have any ideas, Horty? Right. So wait. What? Okay, Cedric. I don't care about your flipping. Your. Let me get the words. Give me a minute. Wait. Wait. I don't care about your need to keep secrets all the time. What is up with Umbra? Your biological necessity to keep secrets. It's infuriating, and it's part of the reason why relations between the... I'm gonna shut up. What is up?
What the fuck is going on there?
I'm not certain what you mean by what is up. She's
Something
very
is
much
wrong.
the same as always.
Something is wrong. So tell me what is wrong.
Well, if you really want to know, last night my dog died.
If you really want to know, my dog gave me a fucking headache last night, alright?
I've been really sad ever since
It's
my
been
dog
horrible.
died, and it's been awful, and I don't like it one bit.
With your insistence that you believe something is wrong or different, proves to me that you are also a massive warrior. You two suit each other.
Yeah. Well, one of the two of us isn't an idiot. And I'm trusting that one. When that one says that something's wrong with someone that is very important to the entire system, you know, being the eldest, being the one of respect, most respect, I tend to worry. Because while I'm semi-ineffective at using my axe, you're not ineffective at using your dagger. And if your dagger isn't effective or is in pain, so
I wouldn't
Cedric,
necessarily describe it as pain.
so there is something wrong.
Not
I thought you said
necessarily.
there was nothing wrong, Cedric.
There's nothing wrong.
No, that's implication. What is wrong? What is going on? What is happening? Why have I been told to fix the elder?
What?
You should have seen the expression on my face.
I love how none of you, besides Ruben and Kenny, know anything about what's going on.
I know exactly what's going on. I really don't want to fucking tell him.
Hence why the gif I sent.
I really don't. I'm really trying hard not to tell this motherfucker what's going on.
Ruben, force a roll.
Don't do it. No, don't do it.
Insight check.
So,
She caused
Cedric,
me pain with us trying to figure something out. It proved unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful.
did you try to replicate what we did?
I'm not certain what you did, in fairness, but
Horty, we're so cool. Sorry, what?
I'm not certain what you did, but regardless, what we
Horty, we
attempted
are actually so cool.
proved, well, unsuccessful to the point of we didn't gain what we wanted.
That migraine you had,
Mm-hmm.
that was it, wasn't it?
You son of a bitch.
You son of a...
Sorry, no, that wasn't
You
meant.
gifted a part of your mind to facilitate Umbra being more powerful, but instead it corrupted to some degree the two of you, or at the very least hurt the two of you.
Why are you guys like breaking up with your
It hurt
partners?
me. It didn't, from what I
So
saw.
why
Kane just looks up and shouts, "Brain hurty!"
Brain
why
does
have I been
hurty.
told? Why
Brain
That's
have I
really
been
hurty,
though,
told?
big.
actually.
I'm
Why
really.
have I been told to fix Umbra? Fix the eldest? What is
I'm
wrong
not sure.
with the eldest? Horty, do you have anything? Oh, you're typing. I mean speaking. I mean,
don't.
Yeah,
No.
Horticus,
Yeah,
just
still
send me a
speaking.
text message real quick, guys.
hold on, guy. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Horty, did that really
I have a
happen?
feeling I'm gonna be
Ah,
rolling
Bestie,
soon.
yes, queen, yes.
Yes,
Yes,
you go,
queen.
girl. Oh my gosh. Jared did not say
Yas,
that to
future
you.
Babes, that was
Kane.
so last
Yas.
season. Like, what are you even wearing?
Remind me what the question was.
What's up with the eldest? Like, any actual information? Sorry, did our
Why is
tweenage
Valdir
distract
gay?
you?
You shut your fucking mouth. Kane just outside the game looks at weapon. You shut your fucking mouth, alright? You don't
Luke's
tell him
just shocked
shit.
because like he rarely ever speaks to his fucking way. Only every now and then.
Hey, I chat with Horty all the time. We have a great repertoire.
I vibe with my weapon.
Yeah,
I
now.
kiss
Sorry,
your
do you
weapon.
mean rapport, not repertoire?
Both.
Okay.
I mean, technically both.
Her presence is unstable. Cedric,
Mm-hmm.
an unstable presence to the oldest one of these weapons. The eldest family appearing to have cracks in their armor. Pretty interesting. Any ideas on how to help? Horty? Or Cedric, if you want to share information with the rest of the families.
Dead
Yes,
I
silent.
love
I'm
how you're
loving
keeping
this.
that top comment. I love how you're keeping that top comment to yourself.
No, reveal it. No, tell me what you mean,
No,
bro.
it's fine. We all have to keep our
And-
secrets, don't we, Cedric?
Don't interrupt.
I really just
Anyone else
want to
confused?
say
Everyone is confused apart from them two.
Me and Neve know what's going on.
Continue.
yeah, because it's funny.
That was in character, not meta. It's all good.
Man, I just
Oh.
want to go back to the days where she was just another mom.
I mean, she is still technically another mom. Still, I've given up trying to convince you other.
Yeah. The players always win in the end. I have completed my goal for that Kalmic. I am done.
Youngest clan doing something the eldest couldn't do. Ooh, how exhilarating.
I don't believe that's necessary.
What, helping the unstable weapon? The unstable entity that lives inside one of the weapons that are used to combat the demons. You remember how I made them plans with the saying that the Rin family should store the information that all of the other
I
families
would be
collected?
very careful with
You know
your
how
words,
ineffective
Valdir.
you would be if you no longer have the ability to fight the demons?
I would be very careful with your words, Valdir. And equally as careful with your activities, because you're one bad day from making your weapon unstable, as you put it.
All I'm saying is you should maybe ask for a little help sometimes, Cedric. A problem shared is a problem halved. So, who knows? Maybe the Wincott will be able to help.
Slash me
Oh.
looked at the chat I just had with Neve. Yeah, for sure, man. Keep it 100.
Maybe their on-guard weapon. Maybe the Honham weapon, wherever the hell that is. Maybe the Grace weapon. Have you tried asking for help? Have you tried asking to fix this unstable problem?
I find asking for help usually leads to bad results.
Well, maybe this is the one time that it isn't. What is wrong with
Well,
Umbra?
maybe there's a chance.
Cedric, I care not for whatever you hold above my head. I do care for the future of this country, for the future of the people in this country. And if your weapon is going to be ineffective, considering how much good I believe you and the rest of the Rin estate can do, then I would like to fix and quell this issue before it gets even further out of hand. If a demon attack is happening right now, if a demon attack is happening right now, and we have to rush off, and midway through a big important battle, suddenly your weapon just turns on you because of its corruptedness or whatever the hell is going on. We're all gonna die, and this country is going to fall. I feel like that's a fair statement, don't we all? Is that fair?
I'm gonna time in a little bit. If it's Cedric's weapon, maybe Cedric and his weapon need to talk it out.
Cedric and his weapon talking it out to what caused this issue, Helihana.
Well, they're clearly fighting, so they
I
need to
don't believe
resolve the
so.
fight. That's what it sounds like to me.
No,
Oh no.
We're gonna have to do
I don't think they fought. I think they tried to work together.
Am I gonna have to
Okay.
roll stealth to say this?
What? Who are you saying it to?
You will definitely need. You will definitely need to.
Okay, cool. Do I roll to GM or
roll
to
it-
regular?
Everybody post the passives.
No.
And
Ha.
Well,
yeah,
not gonna bother.
and
Yeah, don't worry about me.
Yeah.
so I assume it's 10 for both of you.
It's like 10 or
12.
12.
So I have to
Okay.
beat an 18
Wait.
then.
Yes.
Which passive is it?
So I have to
Um,
roll
Perception.
essentially more than a 10.
Everybody's.
I
got
mean, I still have
passives.
inspiration, so I can fucking do this if necessary.
Helana's sitting there just sad.
It's not necessary.
Hello, Hannah.
That's a
It's not
Hey,
necessary.
I'm chatting with Helihana. She's not just sitting there. We're having a lovely conversation.
Oh boy.
Even Helihana's getting messages.
I mean,
I have just gone down the
Stuff.
list, so it's definitely taking a while to get to some people, but
I will. I'll send you the conversation so far, Neve. Also, you might be a little worried at the last bit, but you know.
Cedric.
The fact that you insist that she is corrupted is very insulting.
Not corrupted. I don't know. You have not exactly been forthcoming with information. Unstable is the word that I have. I don't want it to get any further than unstable. Met enough unstable people.
Man, enough whack jobs.
I'm an agent of chaos.
I'm like a dog chasing cars.
Cedric, do you want to know how I got these scars?
Do you want to know how I got these scars?
I gave them to myself. Fell down the stairs.
Straight into a drawer of razors. It's crazy.
It
Cedric.
started with a bowl of oatmeal.
I decided to leave
I was going to
this
say from a
spoon here.
Super Duper, but you know.
Pardon?
A Super Duper.
Okay, the Australians being weird again, guys. The Aussies
worry.
being weird.
It's an ice block and like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
I should probably change that not to make it.
Right, you guys wouldn't know the freaking name of it.
This is when
Yeah,
it's...
sorry, I don't know about your Zappa Dapper or whatever the fuck.
Super
The zap-
duper.
The Zapper Dapper, bro. It's a dapper boy.
It's pretty dapper.
Super duper.
Oh, it's a flippin'...
Tip top.
It's a freeze pop.
Tip top.
Yeah. It's like when you eat them and like the sides of it cut you.
Yeah, yeah,
Cut the
exactly.
corners of your
Tip
mouth.
top.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How... Are you incompetent?
No, because
Why
when
why
you're
you
eating, because the plastic is really thin.
Why are
It
you
gives you,
eating
like-
the plastic?
Because you
Just
need
get
to.
some scissors and cut it
You
off.
do cut it off.
Yeah, and then squeeze.
Oh God.
There's a reason why I've been asking for the conversations.
Hey, I'm just gonna send this to you, Helahana.
Huh? Oh.
I'm going to say that at what she. I mean,
Okay.
wait, did Hela? No, because I assume I heard that. Eve,
No,
and I'm
she. You hear that. She doesn't.
telling- Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I repeat that back to you.
Cedric. If you are a liability, then it is on your head. If you are not going to accept help, then that is also on your head when it goes wrong, or if it goes wrong. I have offered you can go to any of the others if you wish to. But
Judging that
do not
what
sit.
you've done so far has seemed to worsen this.
Oh,
I'd prefer
so
not.
you've attempted things and it's gotten worse. Is that what you just said there?
No, what you've just done, what you're currently doing is worsening it.
Well,
Worse
maybe
than-
if you were forthcoming with information, that would have been helpful to know. That's kind of why I asked for information to be shared amongst all the families, which is why I started this conversation saying we all can speak to our weapons, correct? Ash admitted he couldn't, but I think that will come in the future, Ash, if it hasn't already in this exact conversation.
I'll be right back.
I'm not just Ash is casually just looking away.
You're very subtle, Ash. You're very subtle. Yeah. Yeah. Really super subtle. Information needs to be shared when it's related to us. When we are here together, we're a team. Anything relevant to this team should be shared. Is that fair?
Caleb
Caleb?
agrees that the eldest is weakened.
Oh, isn't that interesting? Shall we all go through and say that the eldest is weakened? See, now what would have been good, Cedric, is if about 5 hours ago you let us know this. And then 5 hours ago we could have maybe done some research.
Cough,
Or
cough. 5
asked-
hours ago, Kane didn't know this was happening because this happened at
Or
end of
asked
session.
Julia, does not matter how long ago, you tell us when something like this happens.
Bro,
Again,
Even
cough,
if it
cough. Kane did not know
happened
this because this shit happened end of session.
That is true.
Either way,
Give
you
him
still
some
help.
slack on that. That is my fault.
like literally, like Kane did not know this shit was going to happen. So by the time it's more or less ended, like is when I fucking knew.
Or, like, whatever, fine. But either way,
Just keep me in the loop, man.
maybe let's
No.
share when things go wrong with the weapons that we are here. Well, in essence, the only reason we are here right now is because of these weapons. So if something goes wrong with them, or something goes well with them, share that. For example, I'm going to let you guys know the only reason I'm able to speak to Horteclaire is because I share a part of my strength with her. Right now,
And because she's
I'm not
brainstorming
feeling so
now.
hot. I'm not at full strength, and in fact, lugging this armor off of my chest, which, by the way, I'm still taking my armor off. It's taking a
I
while.
love how you're just stripping while having this really intense conversation.
Just like, just removes
taking-
itself.
A
He's
lot
on the
longer than
gauntlets
it
right
normally
now.
would. These greaves,
Hold up, who are we stripping? What?
they're rough.
He's still
I-
taking off his
Baba
armor.
Booey.
It's been 20 minutes, right? I'm down to legs. We're okay.
Oh, I thought you were legit stripping. I'd be like,
No,
Ah, no.
okay. I am not naked under my armor. Okay?
I don't know about that.
Sacrifices must be made.
Okay. I'm not naked under my armor.
Helahana, you get front row
Because-
seats to see his unnakedness. And
Like-
his
No, I'm good.
clothedness.
That
I'm
is,
good.
I'm gonna let you know, I did that once. I'm never doing
It's like
it again.
Ellen without the hat. It looks so wrong.
Half
don't
the
even
people
get
got that
that.
reference.
Well, you don't
By
even
that,
get the reference.
I mean, only Kane didn't get that reference.
You don't know me. You don't know
What
me.
reference?
You don't know who I am.
Never mind. Nobody got the reference.
I didn't
I
hear
wasn't
you.
did.
listening.
Hello.
I got the reference.
I was more
I mean, you got the
concentrating on my
reference.
conversation with the bow.
Yeah, Mina. You got the reference, right?
Right?
You know
Right?
who Alan is.
Oh, yeah.
You know Hat Lady.
Oh, Ellen
sorry,
without the
Morgan.
hat.
I've
Yeah, no,
only
that doesn't exist.
just
It's the
gotten
most
around
important
gotten a chance to read yours.
part of a red mage's attire.
What? You talking about to me, Neve?
Yeah.
Oh,
For the first time. Yeah, we're currently having weapon discussion. I don't know if you've been here throughout all of it, but it's
Yeah.
been wild.
It's crazy.
Oh,
Well, if you
anyone who's
notice
got a
everything-
passive perception above like a 13, notice that Kalvik and Helahana are speaking in a very surprised tone.
Oh, I've noticed. I
Elvish,
don't need
is it?
the perception. I've been
Elvish,
listening.
yes.
I just
Well,
don't understand.
I'm guessing you speak anything Elvish, yeah?
Yeah, we're whispering though, so you can only pick up parts, but I can...
Yeah,
I
just
will-
say parts.
He has a very good passive perception.
Yeah, I'm
18.
gonna send parts, but like we are whispering like right next to each other, unless he wants to walk by us and risk us noticing.
Looks. I'm gonna
No,
look
just-
directly at Valdir and be like,
Even though I have a high
you know,
perception,
you
I'm
know the
also like...
reason why this wasn't exactly relevant to bring up? Because I was informed in the earlier 5 hours this would be healed with time, as is
I expect
every
so, too.
injury with normal people. So yet your interrogation here, what was it meant to accomplish?
It accomplished exactly what I wanted it to.
Aggravate people.
No,
That seems what it's done.
we're all sharing information with each other. I'd like to think so, at least. Some
You're
of us are.
sharing your information with each other.
These two have been chatting to my right in Elvish for most of the time. By the way, how on earth do you know Elvish, Helihana? That's another matter. Ash, I believe, has just spoken to his weapon for the first time because we mentioned it.
I don't think it's for the first time.
In forever?
No, Neve
I-
said something
I don't
like.
think,
We
I
did
mean-
have like the first meeting.
but you
You
forget
wouldn't
the first
remember
meeting.
the first meeting.
Didn't I
this is the
roll really well?
That was for Ash Honham, though, right? I mean, what?
We would
Who?
be keeping that. You would remember
Oh.
that.
Okay.
After speaking to him now, you do remember that you've had that conversation.
Yeah.
Like all of
Cool.
it, and not just very specific parts.
Either way,
So
Ash
these
is now
aren't
speaking to
happening
his weapon.
one after another.
That's creating a bond. And I'm fairly sure that we all agree that sharing any information is now useful. For example, the information that this would heal after a few hours. Good to know for us, better to know for our others. Sorry, do you know what others are? I'm speaking to everyone here. We understand that they call each other others. Is that mutual? Just me?
When they're not calling people them less savory things.
So
Oh,
he
I'm
does
fairly
know I called him a bastard.
I know.
No, I didn't send that. That was me saying the joke.
Oh, I'm fairly sure Umbra loves me. I think we get on swimmingly, don't we, Cedric? Share information.
That's a
Don't
word
hide
for
it from each other.
Also, who asked how I know Elvish?
Me. How the heck do you know Elvish?
Well,
Because there's elves in my village.
There's what?
There's what? Wait, Vivek will actually just be shocked at that.
Yeah, Kamek is quite shocked too.
I assume.
Just
I-
turn
Cedric.
and look.
Cedric, we're sharing even more information.
Because I just assumed maybe
It's
druids
great, isn't
made the
it?
language
We're
and
learning
passed it
so
down
much
to
about
elves.
each other.
But I guess not. Okay, well, that was
Mutually
unexpected.
beneficial. And look, these
Well,
two are
there's been
bonding
one.
now.
I don't know if they're
Great.
100% elves anymore, but
They're bonding.
one of the founding
We're learning about the druids.
families was elves.
Founding families are elves. Maybe elves and druids are somewhat related. Who knows? We'll find out.
Kamek will
great.
shoot you a glare.
Hey,
Druids are a
all I'm saying-
collective, not a race.
I know, but like derived from like the original elves. I don't fucking know what you are.
It's
You're
like
weird.
difference between like high elves and wood elves or something like that.
You're weird and terrifying. So, you know,
I don't.
that's,
Well,
that's
I
you,
mean,
Helena.
technically, me and Ash are the same race.
Technically.
Technically.
yeah,
Different
but I
element,
feel like
technically.
I feel like you're also a bit more in
Yeah,
depth.
you're
in your
wet, you're
element.
hot. I mean, you're fiery.
Hello?
Technically
Sorry.
true.
Mommy, sorry,
I-
mommy,
um,
sorry, mommy, sorry.
Okay,
Sorry,
No.
what?
hold on. I
Mhm.
realized what I said, and I didn't I didn't mean
You're
it.
wet and you're hot. Like,
No, no, wait, no, no.
guys,
I
wait,
was
come on,
pointing-
guys,
no,
wait,
hold on,
guys.
wait, no, like
I think I'll execute him just for that.
no.
Mate, you gotta stink of this.
Give me the
fucking...
excuse,
I
I'll
just-
send the letter right fucking now.
I was distinguishing between Helena.
Fuck it, I'll leg
and
it
then
there.
Yeah, but there wasn't
I
enough
meant
to
fiery.
distinguish
I meant like
So you called
fire.
Kalmik
wet.
hot
I meant-
and Helahana
I-
wet.
You had a bit of a
I'm
rough session
No.
today, haven't you?
Wait.
Lou?
You good,
I'm
bro?
aquatic.
Ash. Ash is
Ash is hot.
fiery one. I may have actually said hot. And
Damn,
Hell,
I'm
And then
hot.
you called
okay,
wet, hot and wet. Yes.
I'm gonna take these carve. I'm gonna
I'm going to sit in the
Are you
corner.
okay,
Garth.
Ruben? Like, you
Just
can
gonna-
have a hard
okay,
session.
fine. Ah. There you go, my arm is off.
Just for that, I create a ball of water and just yeet it at Ruben's face.
360.
You
I'm
should
not
just
even
start
going to
dry
ask.
off.
I'm not even going to ask you to roll. He gets hit by that, and it gets in his armor. I don't care.
Final.
I mean,
it's off
what
now.
I'm saying is,
but
I'm just
That is
taking
the
the
last
armor
time
off.
anyone calls me wet.
I mean,
Moist.
There is a puddle of water in his boot. I don't care.
it is immovable. It will never dry up.
Well, that's torture.
It is the
And
curse
if you get a
from.
new boot, if you get a new boot, you'll just
What
move
is
into
her
that new
obsession
boot.
with boots, by the way? I've never understood. Do you wear boots?
Huh?
Does Helahana wear boots?
Just
No.
look at her feet. She doesn't have a feet.
Just have do you have wraps?
I'm
Or is it
barefoot all
just,
the time.
it's just barefoot.
That
Oh.
must be painful.
You guys have seen what I look like, right?
We've seen it.
I
It's
used
just
to
we've
live in a
not seen the
forest.
full
How can it be
body.
painful?
We just haven't seen the full
Sticks. There's still rocks in bloody, forests.
body. Leather?
And
Twine?
No, that's what her feet are like.
Ah, fair.
So, I'm just gonna go, like,
I've never owned a pair of shoes.
for a swim.
yeah, I think you need a bit of a break, well, dear.
Speech episode.
What?
Cedric, all I ask is next time you share information. Okay?
Cedric, swim with me, honey.
It would be nice. Just once. Okay,
I realized you wouldn't realize who was in that sentence.
Helena, I'm sorry for calling you wet. I meant watery. Ash,
Water.
you're not hot. You're just incredibly fiery. And I
mean-
don't mean the flames that occasionally occur. I mean just,
In general.
You know what? Just go for a swim. Yes,
I'm
yes.
glad you noticed, Faldir. Thank you for the
yeah,
compliment.
no, I respect you for it.
I can't stop looking.
Fuck is happened to Valdir? What have you guys done to him?
I think
How
I'm
gay
actually
is
going-
he now?
I'm gone
How
away
is he going
for
to
4
continue the
weeks.
family line like this?
Well,
With all this homoeroticism?
I don't think anyone will get with him anyway, so.
Why are all of your characters gay?
My character's not gay. He just
I'm
has a certain
talking to
fancy for one
Ruben.
man.
which one of my characters is gay?
Look, it's just one man
Quite a
that he has a
few.
bit of an appetite for.
Lysander's gay.
You.
Lysander's just nothing. She's kind of just
You
told
said
you've
in a
said that
message
she's-
to me.
that she's kind
Lysander
of
likes
both.
women.
No, she just likes whoever gives her attention.
So she's pansexual.
In essence.
Fuck, excuse me.
She's just a bitch.
What?
Yeah, that's
What
it.
was that? Excuse
That's
me
not-
for a minute.
That's not pansexual.
Pansexual likes
Yes,
everyone,
mate.
right?
No.
No,
that's-
wait.
As
What?
a pansexual, that is not right.
What is pansexual? To
I
explain.
swear one of my
You are not-
pansexual friends
You don't
told me
care
that.
for the person's gender. You care for the person.
Yes, you like
Yeah.
all genders.
That doesn't mean you're a hoe.
Yeah, I never said that.
Yeah, well,
I don't
what
think
I meant was
Lysander's
like,
a hoe.
that's what I
Lysander
meant.
ain't
Is
no
that,
hoe.
yeah, because one of my friends said she was pansexual. I didn't know that was a fucking thing. I thought it was still bisexual and
No,
just
it's
normal
It's a
sexual.
more extensive version. You are not. You don't.
Yeah,
care
I
for
know
gender.
that. Yeah, I know that, but I guess I just said it wrong. I meant to say they don't care for gender. They're like everyone.
Oh,
There you
God.
go. So
My
what
man
about
backtracked so quickly.
if a cat turned human? Would you like that cat?
I'm
Can
going
we
for a
end this
swim.
conversation, please? Please?
I'm diving
Are
in the
you
water.
making really weird fucking hypotheticals for this?
Okay. I'm
I
swimming.
So,
I would very
Amina,
much
I
rather
also
to
want
keep
to
this
know
weapon.
if a tabaxi approached you.
Shut up!
Hey,
Stop.
look.
We're not going there.
It's
Stop
like a
it.
furry.
It's not
If
bad.
a plus-sized
about?
gamer tabaxi
Evan.
gentleman approached
Seeing
you.
how good I am at swimming.
I would much rather go back.
No, me and you need to stop. We're gonna get killed. We're
We're
gonna
gonna
get.
Can we give them psychic damage, please?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, everybody take 10, except
Everybody.
Helihana.
I
Except
die-
Helihana.
Why am I
And
taking
except-
How about
psychic
19
damage?
minutes?
And
See
except
now.
Cedric. and accept Cedric.
Dies of cringe.
I'm at 19 HP. I'm gonna die.
Was that a squeaky toy?
I'll heal you.
Anyway,
Bitch.
Cedric, is it okay if I quickly speak with you alone?
Sure, I guess.
Alright. Well,
I'm guessing you're not really. You're gonna keep bothering me with this regardless, so
while
yes.
that happens,
Let's
I
get
would
this
like
out the way.
to... Oh, okay, well now you've sent that to me, Neve, now I'm not happy. But I'm going to have to disappear now. I'm very tired.
No, I meant that towards what's his face, Threldir, as in mental health
Oh,
with everything that happened.
my throat's
Callum, are you
fucked.
going to sleep or is Kalmic going?
I'm heading off.
Okay.
Kalmic will be
Can't
awake
go.
and be doing what she's been doing for a while, which is Amina and Neve knows. So
Yep.
yeah, I will.
Everyone, quick stab comic.
No, stop that.
But
You
yeah,
guys keep having your conversation.
goodbye.
I can't
So
stab
I'm gonna
with
end
an
the
axe.
recording now. But thank you. It was a fun session, Neve. Sorry I had to leave a bit early. I'm just very tired.
No, it's fine.